Well, welcome, weary adventurers, to session 1 of the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. My name is Grizzly, and I'm joined here by my two smelly brothers, Mikey, aka Oxcar Battlehammer, and Curdy, Bjord Snowman. How are you, fellas?
Great, Grizz. Great to be here.
Yeah, man. It's awesome.
Marvelous audience.
Dungeons and Dragons, ahoy! Alright, so, fellas, in the last session, which was our session 0, as a quick wrap-up, you found yourselves in Ravencrest Asylum, which is... It's kind of like a decrepit prison for the clinically insane. You met a strange guy by the name of... What was his name, Curdy?
Acheron.
Acheron.
The place was crawling with undead and zombies and bits and pieces, and unknowingly you befriended Acheron and worked your way through the prison cells with him. It turns out he was the big dark bad who was trying to escape from his eternal prison, which you guys unknowingly freed him from said prison and then killed him. So your first taste of glory as these weary adventurers. Look.
Tasted good.
This first official episode, boys, I know, Curdy, you wanted to simulate travel, but I'm actually going to start you 2 days ahead of your quest finishing in Ravencrest Asylum, so skip ahead till 2 days. You've left the Hull Marshes and you find yourself in this dreary little coastal town called Saltmarsh. You can smell the salt in the air and the familiar kind of like hustle and bustle of a small little town. It's very much a fishing village. Before we kick off this episode, I guess I want to give you guys like a general background information about Saltmarsh. So these are things that your characters would know because living in the universe and in this world and being here before heading to Ravencrest Asylum. So take note, because I'm only going to say these lines once, and there's some good information in here for you guys to plan your adventure. So Saltmarsh is a nondescript fishing village tucked away on the southern coast of Kioland. There's roughly 5,000 residents, mostly human, and the town has a dedicated town guard, roughly 100 trained guards wielding clubs and shields.
We can take them.
You can take them easy. Saltmarsh and similar towns kept to fishing traditionally. Kind of content on the low-profile life. They like to avoid government entanglements. They have their own town guard, and it's generally a pretty peaceful place. Decades ago, the pirates who prowled the waters off Saltmarsh grew strong, and they kind of created their own confederacy. They were known as the Sea Princes and are hated in the town of Saltmarsh. With the rise of nation came an increase in raids on Saltmarsh from the Sea Princes. The Sea Princes were pillaging these coastal towns, taking slaves to support their growing realm. And Saltmarsh basically suffered heavily at the hands of these Sea Princes. This was quite a while ago. Since then, Saltmarsh has kind of turned a corner. They've got a local council who has worked really hard to expand the village's port. Yo, Bakes! Thank you for the sub, mate. Alright, boys. We'll wait for this 1 second. Baker, how are you, brother? Yo, thanks, man. I am a Sea Prince. Alright, I'll start that bit again. So essentially, it's like a trading town now. There isn't many... the pirates aren't pillaging this particular town. The Sea Princes are still active, but they're not pillaging Saltmarsh anymore. Saltmarsh now prides itself on local produce of fish and trade. There is also another development here, though. A band of dwarves have basically come into town, bearing the decree from the king himself. And they've been tasked with excavating the hills surrounding Saltmarsh, looking for precious stones and metals. And so far, it seems to be quite going well for the dwarves. They're finding precious stones and bits and pieces. So I guess there's two major factions here. And they're kindly split between the traditionalists and the loyalists. So the traditionalists are those that really love the fishing, the trade, and everything else that comes with that. The families have, generations been fishing the lands and trading the fish to foreigners and other bits and pieces that come in. And the loyalists are those who support the new comings of Saltmarsh, which is the mining contingent from the dwarves. So these two are kind of like opposing factions. That is the background story in a nutshell. That's kind of like the politics and bits and pieces. Where you guys find yourself is actually at a venue called the Snapping Line.
I think lion or lion?
Line.
Lion.
Cue the tavern music, sir. Shh. So, let's bring the players to the Snapping Line.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Here we go, good sirs. All right.
Oh, I'm thirsty.
You're thirsty. So, weary travelers, you guys are exhausted. You have literally come straight from the road, traveled 2 days, had a pretty poor sleep the night before, and you find yourself entering into the Snapping Line. Now, as soon as you walk through the door, you kind of bust through the door, and the whole tavern, which is packed full of like fishermen and people that have finished their jobs, just stop. And they turn around at you guys and it's dead silence. Like there's a bard in the corner and he stops as well. And one guy goes, "Hey, it's those darn adventurers who cleansed the Ravencrest Asylum. 3 cheers for that dwarf and that human guy. Hooray! Hooray! Hooray!"
Ah, shucks. I'm just trying to keep my hood on and keep a low profile.
Oh, you're keeping a hood on. Okay.
had- yeah.
Right,
Raise
right.
both arms in the air. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big
Like,
dude's backs on the way in.
people are like swishing their fucking glasses around and cheesing each other. So at this point, a very attractive young female human walks up to you and says, "Mighty adventurers, how's about a drink on the house? What would you like this evening?"
Definitely a massive pint of your finest ale.
Make that 2, please, wench.
Coming right up, and off she walks. Before she walks away, she kind of says, "Welcome to the Snapping Line. My name is Hannah. I am the publican here. I'll be looking after you on your stay here." And I guess the Snapping Line as a whole, like the whole venue is kitted out in like nautical stuff. There's the bar is made of a boat that they've kind of fashioned into a bar, and it just smells like fish in here. Everything is salty and smelly and very fish smelling. So yeah, she brings you back your ale. Where are you boys seated?
We're at the bar.
Well, yes, let's go to the bar then.
Let's go to the bar then. Okay. Now this is
Definitely the bar.
This is the first time in 3 days that you've known each other that you've actually taken a proper look at each other. So, Mikey, can you explain? Sorry, Oxgar, can you explain what Bjord sees, and then Oxgar, Bjord, I'll get you to do the same.
Yeah, yep, no worries. So, I'm just a bit under 5 foot tall, quite short, very broad and strong, dark hair, long, big beard, just stoic and strong looking, sort of a few scars across my face. Generally humorous kind of person, likes to laugh and joke, but you know, you can tell there's something at the back of his mind that's not making him happy. I guess you could say that. Yeah, and obviously kitted in heavy armor and just heavy weapons and things like that, and ready to fight, well worn, stuff that I'm always fighting, basically.
Battle hardened. There
Battle
you go.
hardened.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there you go.
Bjord.
Yeah, so my character is Bjord. He is medium build, medium height. He's strong, but he's not bulky. So he's got quite a wiry figure. Clad in furs, obviously a man of the wilds, carrying a longbow and some arrows and some short swords. Bjorn's got a bit of a grace when he walks. He kind of sort of floats around the place, doesn't clog very heavily. He looks like he's someone who spent a lot of time outdoors. Bjord is looking around the room fairly nervously, trying to keep a low profile for some reason. And he does like a drink of ale.
At this point, Hannah comes back with your 2 mugs of ale. and she puts them on the table and she goes, I cannot believe you cleansed Ravencrest Asylum. That is the most haunted place in the whole Bashes. Enjoy this one on the house. Cheers. And she walks off.
Fantastic. Well, I immediately raise my mug. So yeah, raise my mug to Bjorn. Good job.
Cheers.
And I baked this skull mine back in one go.
There you go.
It tastes like piss.
Does it taste good? But it's
Does not taste
refreshing.
good, but it's cold and it's a beer.
All right. At this point, you start hearing a uproaring in the corner of the room. And you hear this like banging on the tables. There's probably, keep in mind, there's probably about, I would say, anywhere between 30 and 40 villagers like squished into this bar. So it's reasonably tight. It's quite rowdy in here, and you hear this like thumping, like this, just boom, 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 boom. And you hear this small little voice in the corner of the room say, anyone here to challenge the bar champion, Bolin Steamhoff, raise your mugs now. And you see this short little dwarf hop up on the table. He's got no shirt on. He looks pretty rigged, and he's got what look like kind of like boxing gloves on. And you notice in the corner of the room is like this, like almost like a boxing ring, just a piece of a chalk circle, kind of in the back of the room.
Oh, there he is. So the thing. Well, yeah.
Well,
Naturally,
I
immediately
stand next to
Oscar's.
the dwarf and I put my arm around him and say, "You got this."
And at the same time, I immediately raise my mug and roar back at him in Dwarven.
In Dwarven. Okay, all right.
Yes.
Where's my fucking... Hang on. Oh, shit. Where's my Dwarven? Yeah. Yeah.
It's kind of like a cuss and a challenge back. That's the one.
That sounds cool. I can hear it twice.
Oh, yeah. Fuck it. It's coming through twice, isn't it? All right, let's stop that. All right. Okay, so you initiate this battle, and Hannah kind of comes up and says, we have a challenger. She seems to be like the official in this fight, which is a bit strange for this, but that's okay. So she approaches up between you guys. It's going to be a battle. She kind of explains to you. She goes, right, Oxcar, you're new, fresh blood in here. I need to tell you the rules. No armor, no weapons, bare fighting fist only. The winner gets a free alcohol from the bar for the night, as well as a free room for the night to rest your weary wounds. Do you accept these terms?
Yeah. Gladly.
Gladly. Okay. It's good. So, all right. At this point, Bolin kind of goes back to his table here, and you see that he has what looks to be, I don't know whether it's his brother, but look very similar to him is another guy. And Bolin's just kind of yarning away, and he's kind of prepping him up. He's putting a bit of oil on his face, getting him ready for the fight. Like a bit
Hang on, I'll be your assistant.
yeah, bit of
Yeah, rub some beer in your beard. Push your hair back with some beer. Make sure it's out of your face.
Yep, awesome.
Okay, so let's roll initiative between Oxgar and Bolin
Hell
to
yeah.
see how
Alright.
this goes down.
I gotta click on myself first, don't I? Yeah, okay.
Now,
I've taken armor off.
taking armor off?
should
Okay,
be
beautiful. Oxgar's all fucking over it. Armor is off.
good. We won!
Uh-oh.
16.
That's all good, man. I'll let him have the first blow on purpose.
Oh shit, I didn't get the turn order up because I'm an idiot. It's okay. I think I can add you in. Add turn? Can. Ooh.
There we go.
Where's their double? Okay, there we go.
There we go.
There we go, down there. All right. So you kind of walk yourselves into the ring, and I tell you, when you're looking at this dwarf, Oxgar, you don't think he looks particularly good with his fists. Like you think you can take him 100%. He hasn't got very big biceps. He just kind of looks very mean and nasty, but he doesn't look like a boxer. But he squares up to you and he swings one at you. So he's gonna have a roll to hit.
I'm standing there staunchly and not dodging at all.
16.
Yep, that hits.
It hits. Okay. He deals 5 damage to you.
Yeah.
Now, when his fist hits you, it is honestly the hardest punch you have ever received in your life. It feels like someone has actually just punched you with a brick, like almost unnaturally so. So you
yes.
kind of stagger back a bit, and you're up.
I split the blade out of the corner of my mouth and charge in for a straight jab right on the nostril. So am I rolling an unarmed strike?
Oh shit! I've got the wrong scene on. Pandy's just told me. Yeah, you're supposed to be seeing the bar and all the stuff that we've been doing.
Good on you, Pandy.
Yeah, there you go, Pandy. Now you can see what's going on, mate. I planned all these scenes. I suppose I'd better use them. Yeah.
All right. Am I rolling? Unarmed strike, yeah?
Yep, rolling unarmed strike. That's it.
All right, what do we get? We got, what does that make it?
Ooh,
23.
Nice.
23. Yep, hits. Yep.
All right, just damage. So here we go. Oh, that didn't work. Hang on. Did it work?
Oh, yeah, 4
Yeah,
bludgeoning.
4.
Yep.
Yep. That must have been a 1, was it? Oh, no, there's no damage. Strength modifier is there. No, it is. It's 1, and then plus 4 on it. 3,
yeah. So it'll be 4 every time. Hey, g'day, Elephant. That's an improvement, yeah, boys. You're just listening to me talk, and I was like moving everyone around.
That's so funny.
Professional. Dude, I've got too much. Like, I can't have my OBS up. I can't see what's happening. I need more screens.
More screens!
Look, Bolan is. He gets pretty rocked by that hit. He's a little bit taken aback. But he's ready to come back at you because he knows he hit you hard on the last hit.
Yep. Let's do it.
Am I? Okay, yeah, cool. Let's do it. So he swings. No, strike. 7.
Nah.
Doesn't hit?
Doesn't.
Okay.
Nah. For that one, I actually dodge and block a little bit, get under it, and now I'm coming for an uppercut.
Yep. Coming for under the old chin.
Yeah, under the old chin.
Okay.
What do we get? 16.
Oh, yep, that hits.
All right, so I think it's going to be a 4. Have I get that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Okay.
There you go. Bonk.
All right, so you get him square on the chin here, and he's a bit shaken aback. And at this point, Hannah steps in and rings this little bell. Ding, 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 ding. and it's a break. And you see Bolan go back to his table, and it's just like a little.
I'm over here, Rockscar. Now you're doing really well. Keep your hands up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, drink some more ale.
Yeah, thanks for some ale. Is there a way that I can roll to see if I can guess what's going on with his gloves? Do I, like a perception or something? Just to
so you can. You're so focused on the battle. I'm not going to let you roll one, but I will let Bjord roll one.
Yeah. Come on, Bjord.
Have a
Perception
roll
investigation.
at perception check here.
Rogie.
G'day, Nozza. How are you, mate? 15. Okay. So, you notice the other dwarf sitting there pull out a little vial of something, and he's... Holy shit! I've got to turn my alerts off. Yo, thank you so much, Nozza, for the sub, though, man.
Is it really loud in your ears?
It's so loud, and I cannot talk.
Correct.
Thank you, Nozza. Appreciate that. All right, he is rubbing something on this guy's gloves. And you can see from the vial, it reads... I did write this down. Cement grease. It reads cement grease on the vial.
All right. Can I walk over? I walk over to the other dwarf.
Yep.
Sneak up behind him. And snatch the vial out of his hands.
Okay.
And whisper in his ear. your man goes down, or I tell this whole place that you guys are cheats and frauds.
Colin just looks at you. His name's Colin, by the way. I just gave it away. And nods his head.
Right.
Nods his head.
Go back to Oxgar and say, mate, you got this. I've got a feeling. Oh, and
Actually, sorry. You know what? I shouldn't do that. I'm going to take that back. I want you to roll a persuasion check.
Oh, dude.
Should fucking use my DM
I'm very good at this.
things I've got here.
Oh, no.
-1.
I gave it to him too. Okay, he is gonna try to snatch this out of your hand.
Yep.
And he is gonna roll. Can you roll a dexterity roll for me, and I will roll one as well.
Okay. Oh, sure. That's dexterity save, yeah?
Just roll your dexterity.
Dex save, I got a 9.
A 9. Okay, so he manages to pinch this out of your hands, and he goes, "Get lost, human scum."
That's awesome.
And he hides it in his pocket.
Okay.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
At this point, Hannah comes back out ringing a bell. Ding, 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 ding.
Let's go.
And the next-
And I immediately charge in before Bjord can talk to me.
He's fucking in there.
Dang it.
All right, sweet. Mikey, whose turn was it? I think you fucking rocked him. So
It's his turn.
He's up. Yep. Now, at this point, Bjord, I'm going to include you into the turn order.
Okay.
So you can take an action. Actually, do you want to roll initiative?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Oh, 23.
Okay. Well, you get a turn before he does.
All right. I'm going to assist or aid
Yep.
Oxgar
Yep.
by distracting the big brute in the ring,
Okay.
calling him with silly names.
You're gonna fucking taunt him, are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, I've seen halflings taller and stronger than you, you big smelly dwarf.
All right. So he. Okay. So well then that's good. He is going to take his attack with disadvantage then against you because he's been distracted. That's great. Okay. So he rolls a 7 with disadvantage.
Does not hit.
So he winds up and he hears this insult from Bjord, and he just completely whiffs off to the side as he's just really thrown off by this. Super
Okay.
thrown off.
I see this is my chance. Am I allowed to use an action surge here?
You can do whatever you want, man. Yep.
All right. I'm going to use an action surge to attack twice in a row.
Okay.
So, all right. First one.
Yep.
Got a, what's that?
Ooh,
18.
Nice.
Yep. Hits.
And so for damage, I think. Yeah, it should just work. Yeah, there you go. 4.
4.
And so then,
Okay.
the next one was a 13.
13. Yes, that also hits. Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that was another 4. So this one was kind of like a double, like a jab with the left and then a follow through with the right on the nostril.
So you smack him with these 2 punches, and he is like done. He gets like knocked back against the table, and Colin kind of grabs him, and you just hear him say, "It's over, brother," in his ear, and the whole place just erupts. They say, 3 cheers for the adventurers! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! And they're all like,
I try and lift Oxcar up, but he's too heavy and I can't. So I find a chair for you to stand on.
They're all going fucking nuts. And so Hannah comes over to you and she is just like in shock. She goes, "Oh, you are really some adventurers. Please, anything on the house. In fact, let me make you our signature cocktail. You can drink all you want." Bjord, that'll be 2 silver for you, please.
What? Okay, fine.
So she
I'll
goes.
try it.
She goes away and starts brewing up this cocktail.
Okay.
You are the victor. Colin and Bolin both just leave the establishment. Heads hung low, and they're out. And people are still in. Like the energy in the room is absolutely ecstatic. People are so happy for the new victor, and they're
well done, Oscar.
singing your praises. They're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, I'm getting in a party mood. I actually don't know. What does a beer cost generally?
Okay,
It's
in the house for you, isn't it?
your alcohol is free. All right, so Hannah comes back, and she comes back with her signature cocktail, which is only served in this establishment, 2 of them, and it is basically a family spirit made from lobster meat and potatoes. It's called claw wine, and it just smells like raw fish, essentially. But she looks so proud. It's got like a lobster tail sticking out of it, and it just looks amazing. It's like the best drink in the establishment. She kind of goes, for the new boxing champions.
Oh, jeez.
But for you, that's 2 silver, please.
Okay. Forgive me, I'm a bit out of date with the currency in here. How many silver to 1 gold?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
Oh yeah, so that's a very good fucking point. Where did I put that? Where's my DM cheat sheet? Oh, here we go.
Actually, we could probably look it up.
Golden treasure. Aha. Okay. It is to 1 gold. Silver. 10 silver to 1 gold.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm gonna
All right. I hand over 2 silver pieces,
Okay, 2 silver pieces. Beautiful.
and I smell this thing in it. It doesn't smell very nice, but I'll drink it anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Cheers, cheers, Oscar.
Cheers, and
Cheers.
against my better judgment, I just swill it straight back as quick as I can in excitement.
Likewise.
All right, I'm going to get you both to roll a Constitution saving throw, please. G'day, Sir Alimer. Welcome.
17. Oh, Bjorn could be in trouble.
Bjorn rolled a 6 and Oxcar rolled a 17. All right, Oxcar.
Is it Bjorn or Bjord, actually?
Bjord with a D.
Bjord.
Bjord.
Yeah,
Okay, Bjord. Oxcar, you have drunk so much mead up in the mountains where you're from that you could probably have 15 of these and still be walking. But Bjord, from this one cocktail, you are definitely slurring your words a little bit. Beginning to get a little bit merry after your... There's 2 successes you guys have had together since you've been adventuring together. You're very merry and happy and everything else. At this point, Hannah comes around and she offers... would you gentlemen like to eat? I can offer you bread loaf or cheese and bread or cheese, bread, loaf and meat.
Definitely cheese, bread, loaf, and meat.
Cheese, bread, loaf and meat.
Sounds great. I'm walking to this table over here by the bar. Yeah.
Free for the victor, and it will cost 3 silver pieces for you.
I'll say, I don't want any food. Give me another one of those cocktails.
Okay. She brews another cocktail for
Oh,
you.
shit.
Okay. At this point in time, you notice someone sitting in the back of the room, and he starts to saunter over to you. Extremely well dressed, very good looking. He's wearing fine red silks, completely out of place in here because this place is full of just the local fishermen and other bits and pieces. Quite a few dwarfs in here from the mining contingent, and he's got a very sharp smile. He looks very approachable, very friendly, and he walks up to you guys and he goes, "Bravo, bravo, brave adventurers. May I have a word?"
Yes. What can we do for you?
Pulls up a seat and he goes, "My name is Andar Solomon. I am on the town council, and I would very much like to invite you to my estate. I have a matter of importance that I must discuss with you urgently. It will be very lucrative for you. I know that gold can convince anyone to do anything. Trust me, it'll be in your best interest if you come. And he hands you a note. I live southern Saltmarsh in quite a nice house. The directions are here, and he just like kind of puts it on the table. Should you be interested, 3 p.m. Is my afternoon feasting time before my main feasting time. If you would be so kind to join me, it'll be worth your while. So in both of your guys' journals, you will find a map of town that he's given you.
Oh, cool.
Just put that. There we go. You guys should be able to see it now. Might be kind of hard to see it.
Yep, there it is. Map of Kaeland, yeah.
Yeah, nice.
The one?
Map of Saltmarsh should have in there.
Zoom in on it. Yeah,
Oh, you can zoom in
Oh,
on
there,
it?
yeah. Cool,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Nice work, man. That's cool.
down the very bottom of the map, overlooking the ocean, are not named. One of those red buildings is his house. Where you guys are now is number 13 on the map. So you're at the snapping line in there.
Okay,
Snapping
so
line.
his
Sweet.
house is just to the right of the 6. Is that right?
Yes, the right of the 6. Yep.
Okay.
That's it.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely pick up the directions and say, thank you, we're definitely interested.
We'll consider it. Before you
We'll
go,
consider it, yeah.
Yes, what can I do for
can you give us a bit more insight into what sort of request this might be?
Absolutely. I will speak to you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Unfortunately, this
Fair
is
enough.
not a matter I wish to discuss in such a public and, might I admit, seedy-looking place, if you know what I mean. And he does this big wink at you as he says that.
Okay. And yeah, I bellow loudly. Ha ha ha.
Why? I'm feeling generous. Barmaid, buy these men their favorite drink, will you? And he slaps down 2 gold pieces on the bar.
Oh,
Oh,
my
yeah.
God. That's a
Awesome.
lot of... All right, I'll pocket the gold piece.
As he's walking away, he actually notices your bow. And he goes, "Is that a longbow, sir?
Oh, yes, you have a good eye. And sure is.
Have you oiled that string today, human?"
No, I have waxed it, though.
Good man. Say, if you're new to town, you should go speak to... Give me a sec. Kiona at Kester's Leather Goods. She's always looking for handy hunters.
Thank you. So keep that in mind. Kester's Leather Goods. Do you have some directions for where that might be, Ander?
Absolutely. On the note that I've given you, Kiona's Leather Goods is at number 11. A little place.
Oh, yes, I see it. Yes. I think you could say it.
That is so good.
No problem. Trying to keep
Awesome.
Trying to keep the town healthy and happy, you see. Fishing. It's the way of the life.
Dungeon Master, I wanted to know actually.
Yes.
Are we, is this nighttime or daytime? Where are we in the day?
Yeah, so you guys arrived right on sundown. So kind of as this is all
Yep.
transpired,
So
it's
dinner time.
It's now coming
Yep.
into night, dinner time, yeah. So hence why she asked you if you wanted some food and other bits and pieces. Speaking of which, she brings out Bjord's beer and Oxguy. You have, she goes, "Gee, a meal for a strong man. You did well today, Challenger. This one's on the house." And she scoots it across, and it's like a mixture of meats and cheeses and bread. And she goes, "And for you, here's an ale. That will be how much is an ale? It's a good
It'll be half price of a cocktail, surely.
4 copper pieces."
4
That's
copper.
cheap.
Cheap, mate.
That's right.
Is it 10 copper to 1 silver?
That's a good question. Gold treasure. Copper.
4. Sorry. I should know
10,
this.
yeah, 10 copper to 1 silver. Yeah.
All right, it was 4 copper, was it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Here you are, my good lady.
Roll another Constitution save for me, will you, please? Both of you guys, as you're like drinking your drink. Mikey, you can roll yours with advantage because you've got food.
Okay, doesn't matter. 19 anyway.
Oh, hang on. Where's my con? There you go.
Uh-oh. Oh no, what are we gonna
Yeah, Bjord is like, he's really on the cusp of being hammered. Like
Yeah.
swaying on his chair.
Oscar, you are the best fighter I've ever seen.
get? This is like the complete opposite of real life, by the way. That's so good.
I wish I had a beard like yours.
I'm chuckling whilst drinking my ale.
All right. At this point, the music changes. Hey, change the music. God damn it. Did I do it? Oh, yeah, I can do that. Okay. It changes. And you notice the bard in the corner of the room start to kind of, the whole lot of them start to play something that's like a little bit like more creepy, I guess, for the lack of a better word. And the whole mood in the place kind of changes a little bit. And this very, very small gnome approaches you, seemingly out of nowhere. And he says, "Excuse me, sirs. Can I borrow some of your time, sirs?"
Do you want
Yeah,
me to
why
handle
not?
this, Oscar?
Yeah. Just ignore Bjord. Talk to me. What's going on, Nomi?
My name is Gringlefoot,
Gringlefoot. Hello, Gringlefoot.
and I am a storyteller.
Do you have some good stories to tell?
I do. But it will cost you 20 silver pieces each.
Not interested.
Yeah, it's a bit steep, mate.
That's 10 cocktails.
A bit steep. Your loss. And he walks away.
Not sure if that was
He
good
a
or
bit
bad, but
smelly.
he was a bit weird, wasn't he?
And the happy music resides.
Ah.
Resumes. You mean?
Resumes, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, tastes pretty
too
good.
much shit happening at once.
Oh, that's crazy. What the hell? 20 silver pieces.
And he just goes and
wait.
sits in the corner of the room. He's sitting there and he's just like, he's just giving you evil eyes. Gringlefoot.
Oscar, you can go and talk to me if you like. I'll just sit here and.
Nah, I'm happy for now. Maybe if he's here next time, we can see what's up. But this is
Alright.
I think I'm getting a strange vibe off that guy.
Oh, I'm a bit tired.
So
Yeah.
at this point, Hannah walks up to you and she goes, "Rightio, gentlemen. Would you like to book a room in this establishment? Obviously, yours is free. You can come into our wealthy room, which would usually cost 2 gold pieces a night. Bjord, we have squalid accommodation, poor accommodation, or modest accommodation, each ranging in price. Which one would you like?"
How much for the modest accommodation?
Modest accommodation is 5 silver pieces per day.
I lean across to Oscar and go, "Come on, mate. Surely with your kind of charisma, you can persuade her to give me a room as well. That did help after all."
Yeah, I say, good idea, and I'm gonna give it a try. So
All
yeah,
right,
I'm
roll persuasion.
where is persuasion? There.
Yo, Akers, how are you, mate?
Oh dear,
Uh-oh.
a 6.
That shall not be allowed, and is for the winner of the fight only. In fact, I have just been told that the modest accommodation has been taken. Poor or squalid? Which room would you like?
I guess I'll take poor then.
Poor. 1 silver,
How much
please.
is that?
1 silver piece, please.
Here you go, Dal.
Okay. So,
Petty's have some cracker calls in there. That's so funny.
all right. So you guys get up to your rooms. Mikey's has this fucking big queen bed, like really lush curtains and just all the
God.
bells and whistles. It's
I
got a
look out
sink.
the wall past and go, "Enjoy your room."
And Bjord walks into his, and it's just like a mattress on the floor, very simple and basic, and everything else.
All right, I'm used to it.
Anything you guys want to do before you go to sleep? You don't have to go to sleep. You can go speak to more locals in the pub. You can go for a walk outside. Whatever you want to do. Anything else you want
I
to do?
think I'm happy for a nap, mate. I've had a couple of good beers, had a good fight, ready for a good nap after the long journey we just had.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit tipsy, so I might hit the hay as well. Before I do, though, I did want to prepare a spell. I'm going to cast Good Berries,
Okay.
because they last 24 hours.
Ooh, very good.
So I can
Yep.
use them tomorrow.
All
Thinking
right.
ahead in my drunken state, very surprisingly.
Yep.
All right.
No worries.
So I'll add 10 good berries to my inventory
10 good berries are added.
and go to sleep.
So do we click the long rest button? Is that what we do?
Yeah, if you guys have life and stuff to get back, you can do that. Otherwise,
do.
you can just
So
you
that's-
could do that. Do that, absolutely. Now, sleep does find you guys. However, you both drift into a dream. It is like a dream you have never experienced before. It is surreal. It is almost like you've just been transported to a place. Unbeknown to each other, you don't know that you're both having this same dream, but you are. And you find yourself in a forest. And it's quiet and still. And you feel like you are deep in a forest because there are deer and birds and all sorts of nature kind of swarming around you. And your first instinct is to look down at your body to see, is this real? You're kind of like tripping out a little bit. Your perspective is locked. It's almost like you're in a movie. You cannot look down. It's almost like someone is controlling your perspective, wanting to show you something. It starts speeding through the forest. Slowly at first, you see things moving past your vision, moving in and out of vision. Deeper into the forest, you pass streams and very luscious bits of jungle and bush, and it's actually really beautiful. In fact, both of you are quite taken aback with its beauty. It speeds up and speeds up and speeds up to the point of where it's a little bit nauseating at this point. It's kind of making you feel sick just doing this. It stops. Your vision stops. And you are looking at a rotting swampland in front of you. It's still dense jungle, but it's rotten jungle, like it's corrupted. On the floor, there is slugs and worms just wriggling. Gone are the birds tweeting and the animals running. And you slowly move through this into a clearing that is black. In the center of the clearing, you see a house that's sitting there, illuminated. It looks warm and inviting to you, like it would be a nice place to visit. It genuinely looks like a normal city tavern that you're all used to, like you've been feasting all night in. Your image goes blank, and burnt almost into your like retina, for lack of a better word, is a symbol, and it's a triangle that snakes around itself into the center. So it's like I don't know how you explain it, a never-ending a triangle, just a pendant right in front of your face. And that's where your dream ends. And you wake up in the morning, once again, to the sounds of a busy town. And I'll leave it to you boys. You're now awake in your bed.
Oh, jeez, that was a bit rough.
That was a bit rough. I wondered to myself if I feel like I've seen that symbol before.
Yes.
Do I need to roll something, or
you straight away recognize it as being the same symbol that you know.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you know the symbol. You know what it. You don't know what it means, and you don't get any information other than that, but you recognize it. 100%.
Yeah. Okay. I guess. Yeah. Sit there for a bit and dwell on that. Not happily.
See?
And then Yeah.
So you guys work your way down back into the snapping line, and Hannah is up there and she's brewing up some bacon and eggs, and you can just smell it. It smells absolutely beautiful.
Smells great.
And she has it out on plates ready for you with some fresh orange juice.
Where should we sit?
Complimentary of the
Scarf is
room,
down here.
gentlemen.
Oh yeah, I'll go over here.
G'day, Steve.
thank
How are you, mate?
Thanks, Mel.
There we go.
All right, I'll sit here with you. Oh, Oscar. Oh, I'm a bit hungover today. How was your night? Had a
I
strange dream.
Yeah, me too. It was interesting, like, to say the least.
Yeah, it started off nice and then ended a bit creepy. The house and a weird symbol. I don't really know what to make of it. No, well, I had weird dreams before.
I'm frowning and looking concerned, but I'm not saying anything.
You right, Oscar? Something wrong?
Yeah, no, it was something you said is interesting to me, but I'm not ready to talk about it. Let's
Fair
move on.
enough.
Breakfast.
Oh, this bacon's good. Well, we've got to meet Fancy Pants this afternoon. What do you want to do today?
Well, I want to have a poke around town. Got a bit of gold from that last, little thing that we did. I might see what that can get me
Yeah.
around the place.
Absolutely.
At this point, Hannah kind of comes over to you and notices that you're both absolutely smashing your breakfast, and she goes, "How's the breakfast, lads?"
Oh, delicious, Hannah. Thank you very much.
I tell you what, and she looks directly at you, Oxcar, and she goes, "You look like a capable, strong man. I suggest you go and introduce yourself to Eleander.
Eleander.
Eleander Fireborn. He is at the Hullwatch Tower. Do you know where the Hullwatch Tower is?"
No, I don't. I don't know where that is. Can you tell me where it is on this map that has numbers?
And she points, and it's at number 12.
Number
Is
12.
Eleander. Now,
Eleander Fire. What's his name? Fire.
Eleander Fireborn. Eleander is he is the captain of the guard here, but he's always looking for an extra pair of hands to do his work. We have troubles here, but Eleander sorts them out, and he's always looking for strong, willing men like yourself.
Well, I think with that and not much else to do this morning, I'm thinking maybe we could part ways momentarily.
Yeah.
If you like, Bjorn, because you had someone to go visit possibly as well. Chester's Goods, I believe.
Yes, I'd like to go check out the tannery. See what that's all
Yeah.
about. See what they've got in there.
Go check out the tannery. All right.
All right. Oscar, then do you want to meet somewhere at a certain time?
Yeah, why don't we meet back here around about midday?
All right. Sounds good.
You guys have the sending stones too, if you need those. Don't forget
we can
that.
talk
Yeah.
to each other. That's right. Thanks for Ronnie. I was definitely forgot about that. Yeah. So I'll talk to you later on the sending stone.
All right. Smell you later.
And off we go.
Delicious breakfast. Yum, yum, yum. All right, we'll do you first, Bjord. Now, I don't have scenes for this stuff, so I'm just going to go to the normal yarning scene. But so this is all role play. But Curdy, you approach. Sorry, Bjord. I need to start calling you by your actual name. Let me turn this up a bit. You approach this amazing house that has all of these really colourful tanned hides that are tanning out in the sun, stretched across these different implements that you've kind of seen them before. You know straight away that this particular person is very good with leather crafting and leather working.
All right. Well, yeah, looking around, my background is in hunting and skinning animals, and in a past life provided, pelts to tanners such as Kaona. So I'll walk in the door and have a look around. Say hello. Anyone here?
Hello, dear. And you see standing there this quite dark-skinned female elf, and she is wearing these very exotic hides. Some of them you recognize from animals that you've seen before. They are all extremely colourful. Her shirt is a blue and her pants are green, and just basically almost like a hippie of the leather world. But yeah, you notice some of these are deer hides, some of these are boar, and maybe some very exotic pair of shoes that she's got on from something you don't recognize as well. And she goes, "How can I help you today?"
Hi, Karen. I was told to come and check out your store. I'm a hunter myself, and was wondering if we could perhaps do some business.
Oh, a hunter. Jeez, we don't see many of those these days. What's your hunting tool? Tell me.
The longbow is my favored
The
tool.
longbow. Oh, must be skilled. Yes, you are correct. I look for quality hides, and when I say quality, they need to be top quality. And she goes on to explain to you that essentially, if you bring her a hide, you'll get a multiplication on top of its challenge rating for the amount of gold that it's worth for the hide.
Okay.
I won't tell you that multiplication. You'll find out when you bring it in. However, there is also a check for when you are skinning these animals to see whether the hide is good enough for her to take and use. You can still sell the ones that don't meet the requirement to her, but it will be at half of its original value. Now, she accepts anything from beasts, amongst other things, and she kind of says to you, "Keep your eyes peeled." Now, on top of my services, if you are to bring me hides, I will give you a leatherworking pack. And she gives you, and you can add it to your tools. I think it's called a leatherworking pack. Do you have one of those or not? Leatherworking tools.
No, I don't.
Leatherworking
Okay,
tools. Yep.
I'll add that. Yep.
As long as you return your leathers directly to me.
Absolutely.
Now, is there anything else that I can do for you? We sell some hides and other bits and pieces here. Would you like to have a look at my wares?
Yes, if I could. I'm actually looking for some new armor. As you can see, my furs are a bit tattered. What do you have in the way of leather armor?
Leather armor, you say? And she digs into her chest and pulls out a few different things, lays them out on the table, and you kind of recognize what they are. She has hide, she has leather, she has padded leather, and studded leather is what she's got.
Okay.
Which one of the what are you after, Katie?
Studded. So,
Studded. Holy.
studded leather. What's the price on the studded leather?
Just got a raid. I need to turn my alerts off. Just saying, thank you so much for the raid, man. It's so loud in my ears. You guys should hear it. Oh, fuck, it's gone off twice. What the fuck? What's happening there? I don't know what's going on. But we'll take it. Desane, thank you so much, dude. Oh, you know what? I don't think stream can hear that. Oh, I've turned it off for stream.
And not this.
Oh.
Okay, it's finished. Yo, thanks for the follow as well. Sorry, Katie, give me a sec, mate. I'll be back.
Cool, man.
You guys cannot hear the raid alerts, but trust me, they're going ham. Thank you so much, Desane. I appreciate it. You legend. We are balls deep in a D&D campaign called The Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Welcome, everyone. If it's your first time in here, welcome. Nice to see you. Okay, cost. Now, you asked for the cost of the studded leather, did you?
Yes, please.
Okay. Studded leather will set you back 50 gold pieces. However, if you are to bring me 2 hides of good quality, I will give it to you for free.
Wow. Okay. Look, I would prefer to take the armor at right now, and sell you hides later. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Will you take a trade in for my armor I'm wearing now?
What armor is this? Let me see.
It's just leather armor.
Leather armor?
Normal leather armor.
Normal leather armor. How much gold will you be offering on top of this leather armor?
If you take, say, 10 gold off the cost, so make it 40 gold, I'll give you the leather armor.
Okay, I think that can be arranged. Yes. As long as you promise to bring your hides to me, Kiora's Leather Goods, the best in Saltmarsh. You understand, young man?
Absolutely. This place is a fine establishment.
All right. So, Katie, you can add studded leather armor to your inventory.
Roger.
Did it. And take off, what was it? 40 gold.
40, yep.
50
Lovely.
schmeckles. That's a lot of fucking. That's a lot, man.
Cosmopolitans.
Yeah, a lot of those shrimp fucking cocktails to get you boost.
I
By the
know.
way, you are feeling quite hungover, Bjord, as well. Like those,
Yeah.
honestly, and you both woke up smelling like seafood. Both of you are like, you've just got this stench of seafood, which appears to be a common thing in Saltmarsh because it's Saltmarsh, you know? It's just the way
Okay.
the cookie crumbles, sir. Okay.
So yeah, I leave the establishment and
Oh, before you go,
yes.
excuse me.
Yes.
You
yes.
must know where to hunt. I mean, there's some great hunting grounds around Saltmarsh.
Oh yeah, any tips you could provide, that'd be great.
Yes. And I don't know whether you guys have been shared this yet, but you do have it in your journals. It says the pirate's map of Saltmarsh surrounds. She kind of like pulls this out. Is this the one that's going to show it? No, it's not in that one. The map of Saltmarsh. Sorry. You'll see it. And she kind of points to the bit of forest on your map. Number 29. Those forests surrounding that area. There's supposedly some
Okay.
beasts in there. Some beasties ready to go. Ready to be hunted.
Sorry, on the map of Saltmarsh.
Saltmarsh, yep. If you're really daring, you can find the higher targets in the drowned forest. If you're really daring, that's where the money lies.
Okay, thank you. Well, thanks for the advice. I appreciate that. I'll be on my way. Have a good day.
Cheerio! Okay. And off you go. We will cut to... what's his fucking name?
Oxcar.
Oxcar. We've
the
cut to
dwarf.
Oxcar. Jeez, someone with a good memory would be great at this game.
So I've gone to Hull Watchtower.
Hull Watchtower. All right, give me a sec. Okay, so you rock up. You're kind of approaching Hull Watchtower, and it is basically like a fort that you see. Lots of different armored troops moving around. I'm actually going to change the music here too. Give me a sec. Right. And then I'm going to come in here. Okay, so where are you? You are in Hull Watchtower.
That's correct. With armoured troops getting around.
Armored troops. Okay, so you rock up, and it's a 60-foot tower. And you see it, it's completely out of place. There's quite a few guards around, town guards. They are all wielding clubs. And this appears to be the official base of the town guard. You notice inside there is a guy... One second. Yeah. So you notice a guy that comes out and he is on a peg leg and he looks extremely battle hardened. Ho and honey! Yo! Honey, how's it going? He looks extremely battle hardened. He's got scars all over him and he's wearing insignia that he is clearly like a captain here. He looks very busy.
Okay. Why, hello there. My name is Oxcar Battlehammer. I've been told that you may require men of strength.
Ah! And he starts speaking dwarfish to you.
Hey. And I smile immediately as he does that.
Yo, honey, thank you so much for the sub. We bloody love ya. And he is a human, but he speaks flawless dwarfish at you.
I immediately like him.
And he is saying, just quickly have a look at this. You look like a strong young dwarf. What's your name?
Oxguard Battlehammer from the foot of the Jotuns.
Battlehammer. That name rings a bell. Where are you from, Oxgar?
Yeah, from the foot of the Jotuns.
The foot of the Jotuns. You're a mountain dwarf.
I am a mountain dwarf.
Gee, it's rare to see your kind around here, boy. What can I do for you?
There's not many around these days. Well, look, I hear you may require some assistance of men like me.
Are you good with the axe?
Dwarves like me. I am better with the warhammer, but yes, good with the axe.
Well, you've come to the right place. See, our town guards, they're pussies. They don't know how to hold a sword. They don't know which way's the pointy and which way's the blunt end. I rely on folk like you to do my work. Now...
And what sort of work would that be?
Well, I'm glad you asked, boy. The Dreadwood. Have you heard of the Dreadwood?
One sec to me.
You're right. Honey, how you going? You speak Dwarfish? So, Honey, we've got Oxgar Battlehammer, which is Mikey, and we have Bjord Snowmane, which is Curdy.
Hi, honey.
Session 1.
How good's honey? Okay, sorry. Dread. What was that?
Have you heard of the Dreadwoods?
Never heard of the Dreadwoods.
Oh, you're a lucky soul. The Dreadwoods are a forest that is full of unspeakly horrors and things, constantly threatening the town of Saltmarsh. That's where I need people like you to assist. Now, right now, we have nothing on, but please come back to me. We, every week, need a strong pair of hands like yours. I can give you work like that, and he clicks his fingers.
Fantastic. Say I'm very interested, and this sounds like a lot of fun. Horrors, forests.
Yep, that's, and he goes, good. Well, you know where to find me, son. Make sure you return. At least once every couple of days. We have stuff happen all the time around here.
Sounds fantastic. I think it's time for lunch. I'll see you later.
Do you guys want to go anywhere else? Any more exploring? What else do you want to
I
do?
think we'll reconvene. Actually, I sent a message by the sending stone to Oxgar going, "Hey, you smelly dwarf. I'm back at the snapping line."
Yeah. So I head back there as well. We meet up.
Snapping line. All right, let's put some fucking music on. Some
So
snapping.
basically, I think we're grabbing some lunch before we head off to see old mate at 3 p.m.
Grabbing a bite to eat. Yep. You're gonna have a meal before you have your feast.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a good point. Maybe we don't. You're right. I forgot about the feast. Maybe we're having a beer instead.
Yeah, I think I might lay off the beer for a bit.
You guys enter the snapping line, which I'll take you to.
Yep.
Oh, you guys are in the snapping line. I'll put the scene on. And the bards are back, and fucking people are like singing and getting merry. It's only like lunchtime. It's like the lunchtime feast, and there's like a bunch of gnomes in there. And Hannah comes out and she goes, "Ah, adventurers! More beer!"
Not for me, thank you.
And I say yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
She serves up a mug of ale for you.
Awesome.
Oxgar, how was your morning?
Yeah, interesting. Met someone who knows how to speak my language, which is always a nice thing in a place like this.
What did they say?
They said that they have some issues in the nearby woods, Dreadwoods. I'll need to see what it is on the map later, but he's interested in having that sorted out in time. Not yet, but in time. How about you? How was your morning?
Good. I went to the leather goods store and met Kaona. She's a pretty amazing woman. She tans hides and makes very special armor. And she told me some good hunting places and told me if I brought her some high quality hides, she'll pay very well for them.
I noticed you're wearing something a bit new there. What have you got on?
Yeah. I sold my old furs and I've got this beautiful set of studded leather armor.
Ah, yes.
Should
Lovely.
come in handy.
Should, yes. I think
But
I'm
yeah.
saving for some stronger armor than what I have here, actually, for some of the adventures we might be going on. But I need quite a lot
absolutely.
for that. But we'll see how we go.
Yeah, cool. So, I mean, if you want to go hunting sometime, if you wanted to help me out, we could share in the prize.
Definitely keen on that. That sounds like a lot of fun. You have to show me what to do, though. My stealth is not very good.
Tell you what, you distract him, and I'll put him down.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Alright.
So, I'm going to say that you guys venture off to the house in the southern area. As you're venturing there, you'll notice on your map that you need to cross a bridge. Now, actually, no, ignore that. Neither of you are elfish, are you? Neither of you are elves. No,
Nope.
that doesn't apply. All good. Carry on. You make your way to down to old mate's house. What's his name again? His name is Anders Saltmarsh.
Anders. Yes.
As you're walking up to this venue, it looks like he has a lot of money, significant amounts of money. It's quite a large place. You can see he's got groundkeepers, beautifully manicured garden, and you can see 2 big wooden doors that are closed at the moment.
Well, as a dwarf would, I march right up and hammer loudly on the one of them. Saying,
Hello!
Exactly.
All right. A man answers the door. Very regal-looking man. And he goes, "Good evening. You must be the adventurers that my master is waiting for." Now, you have a look at this guy, and he looks extremely light on his feet at first glance. Unusually light on his feet because he is grey. He has grey beard, grey hair, and he's just kind of wearing like a servant's kind of outfit. And he goes, "Welcome. Come on in. My master is waiting for you in his chambers." And he swings open the doors for you, and he kind of guides you through. And you keep, it's kind of weird because you're keeping an eye on this guy, and he goes through a doorway. And then when you guys walk through the doorway, he's disappeared from where he was in front of you. And he's no longer there. And you're kind of both stuck in this doorway, kind of wondering where to go. What do you do?
Yeah. Okay.
Should
I
we have a
guess-
little look around?
Definitely. Yeah. I guess with him disappearing, are our characters in a bit of a state of shock, or are we just kind of not thinking much of it?
Roll a... what should I get you to roll here? Roll a perception check here.
I am not very perceptive. I'm 7.
Me neither today. Must be still a bit hungover.
Yeah, you're hungover, Curdy. In fact, I should have made you roll that with disadvantage. But you both don't notice anything out of the ordinary. But you just you do think it's weird that this guy's just like, he's this old dude, but he seems extremely nimble on his feet.
And he's just disappeared, right?
He's disappeared. But you hear from a room which is just down the hall and to the left, this clanking of glasses and stuff. And he goes, and you hear this man's voice, and he goes, come along, adventurers, come along."
Okay, well, I guess we come
Follow
along.
the voices.
Cool. And you enter into this like kind of great hall, and he is standing there with 2 glasses, and he goes, "I'm sorry, I've forgotten to introduce myself. My name is Skerrin, and I am Skerrin, yep. And I am the butler here at this establishment. Welcome. Have a seat, have a drink while we wait."
Thank you.
And he hands you over what looks to be a very nice glass of wine.
Right.
Yeah, well,
I am going to sit down, but I'm not going to drink it just yet.
Okay.
I'm just going to start drinking it.
Yep.
Just not, okay, not sensibly, because I feel like I'm in an established place.
Oops. Okay, so your Curdy's sitting on his. At this point, Anders strolls on into the room. And it's just you and Anders, and he goes, "Thank you, Skerrin. Now, the matter of urgency. Oh, excuse my manners. Travelers, how are you today? How are you feeling? How are you liking Saltmarsh?"
Yeah, fine.
Little town.
Yeah, it's good fun. It seems the fighters are weak and the booze is strong.
Ha ha ha! Gee, you are one strong dwarf, I say. Now, have you been down to the port yet, adventurers?
No, not yet.
So you haven't seen my fishing ships?
No.
No.
Well, let me tell you. When you're down there, mention my name. We'll have someone show you around our fishing ships. See, I own the fishing fleet here in town, as well as being on the town council. I'm a very knowledgeable man. Anything you should know about fishing, it's in my family and in my blood. Yes, we are a very sophisticated folk here, you could say. Nothing like those newcomers, those dwarves who are digging in the mountains. No, we don't like those. You're lucky you're not from that kind of dwarf, are you? What's your name? Oscar?
No, I'm from the mountains.
The mountains, perfect. Now, is there any questions about the town you have for me? Have you been given a tour? Would you like to know more?
I think I would like to know more. Any good armorers in town?
Armorers, you say? Yes, of course there is. I'm surprised you didn't go today, actually. You are looking for... Give me a second. Jesus, so much fucking information, dude!
Honey with the jokes. Honey and Pandy. This is a good combo.
Yeah, we're
I've been
absolute
reading.
legends, eh?
You're gonna have to get him in for this, brother, for something.
Yeah,
Both of these two.
get Pandy. The Dwarven Anvil. Now, don't let the name fool you, dwarf. It's not run by dwarfs. It's just the anvil is a Dwarven Anvil. But they sell weapons and armor and hooks and sinkers for my fishing and things. You should check
you.
them out. In fact, they might need some muscle around there.
Background,
17 on the map for the Dwarven Anvil.
Oh, very nice.
Anders, I have a question.
Yes.
We are adventurers looking for work. Do you have any jobs you need doing or anything that we might be able to assist with? For compensation, of course.
Now that is why I brought you here.
Ah.
I have a matter of utmost urgency, you see. Now, have you heard of the haunted house?
Have not heard of the haunted house.
The haunted house of Saltmarsh. It's one of the most famous folk stories of Saltmarsh. You haven't heard any stories of Saltmarsh?
No, we haven't heard that one.
No.
God, I'm surprised that gnome, he bugs everyone for stories.
Oh, he was annoying, that guy. We told him to go away.
Ha ha! Oh, yes, he is quite annoying, isn't he? Well, you see, it is a matter of utmost importance for this household that we cleanse the haunted house of Saltmarsh, you see. It is on prime land, and, plus, could you imagine trying to buy fish from a town that's haunted? Could you imagine how hard that might be? I had someone tell me one day that they're worried that my fish is haunted. Can you believe that?
I don't believe anything these days. So how do you know that the house is haunted?
Well, this is the thing, I don't. You see, the rumor goes that the house was once owned by an alchemist. Alchemist.
Alchemist.
Oh, alchemist. Yes, that's his name.
Yes.
But, you see, no one's ever been in there and survived, so I can't quite verify. People just don't go there. It's a no-go place for town. Now, the town guard are so scared of this place, it's a desolate. So, I need adventurers, capable adventurers, to do my bidding. Now, look, there is something in it for you. I will pay you 200 gold pieces if you can explore the haunted house with any information, if you can rid it of the beasts that live there, and I will pay you gold in kind.
Thank you, Anders. Oscar, can we have a moment to talk in private?
We certainly can. Can we? Yeah.
Alright,
Sorry. Can we ask?
We leave our seats and go to the corner of the room.
Of course. At this
a
point,
chat
Scarin
private.
comes over to Anders, and they just start kind of chin wagging away to each other.
What do you think, Oscar?
Interesting. We probably need some more information. It's pretty bare at the moment. We don't even know where it is on the map. Also, so we need to work that out. But 200 gold. That's exactly what I need for a good set of armor, actually. So interesting.
Do you think
Yeah,
we
I'm
can get
interested.
some more out of him?
Possible. Yeah.
It's obviously worth a lot to him.
That's a very good point. We could definitely try for some more. Yeah, that's a
Alright,
good idea.
I'll
But are
let
you
do the
interested?
negotiation.
Yeah, I can do that.
As you come back,
I'm in if you're in.
Um, Skerrin turns to you both and goes, "Look," you kind of overhear their conversation as you're coming back to the table. And you can hear Skerrin saying, "Look, I think it's a good idea. I just think we might lose two adventurers here by sending them to this place. I just don't know if it's in the best interest of the town council, is all I'm saying." And he zips his lips when he notices you guys coming in a bit closer.
So I'm just going to straight out and say, sounds like it's a more dangerous task than you've been letting on there. 200 gold doesn't sound like it's going to cut it. Do you want to give us a more handsome offer that's worth our time?
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Come on. It's just me, right?
Kazi, I fucking love you. Yes.
Yeah, how good's Kazi?
Legend.
Come on, man. Let's go. That's a 14.
14. You make a good point, dwarf. It will be dangerous. I think, if the stories are true. I will pay you 220 gold, and I will give you a bag of supplies that I think you may need. And he pulls this bag and puts it on the table.
Okay. Okay, well, can you tell us where it is before we accept?
Oh, yes. Absolutely. Let me just have a look at the map you guys have got. Locations of Saltmarsh. Which one is it? Okay. On the Pirate of Saltmarsh map and surrounds, the bigger, more broad one.
Yep.
To the south of Saltmarsh is the haunted house that you can see.
Oh, the one on the coast.
Yeah,
the
on the
house.
coast.
Yep.
It's probably maybe like a 2 to 3 hour walk to get there along the coast.
Yep. Okay.
Are we
Sounds
able
shady.
to have a look what's in the bag of supplies before we accept?
Yeah, you can open it up. Have a look.
What have we got in there?
The bag includes 2 healing potions.
Oh, yeah.
And some unlit torches. That is it.
Yeah, no, definitely keen. I think, okay, yeah, I look at Bjord, give him a wink and a nod, just kind of indicating that I'm keen.
Now, you must return to me, please, with any information that you have about this haunted house. I must know. You see, I plan to expand my fishing, and I actually plan to use this southern region as almost a home base for me. Right now, I cannot do this, so please, make sure you tell me first. Don't go to anyone else on the council, straight to me, so I can use the information as it should be used.
Okay. We're going to need
Look,
some of this money before we start,
I don't
right?
think we can promise anything. I think, yeah, but anyway, we can.
We don't have to. It's fine. But we're going to need some of this money first, right? As a down payment.
Down payment?
Mm-hmm.
How much of a down payment? How do I know that I trust you? Adventurous.
Well, how do we know that we
Do you
trust
see any more adventurers hanging around here?
Now he changes the subject here on you guys. And he goes, listen, hasn't always been smooth sailing, mind the pun, for me and my family. In fact, my mother was recently killed at the hands of the pirates. When I say recently, 2 years ago, and I remember the day like it was yesterday. I haven't always had these riches. In fact, when I took the fishing business over from my mother, who had passed away, I built it up with my ambition and drive to do something good for Saltmarsh. So I don't give money away easily to folk like you, who I do not trust. I can offer that I will give you money for your services, but I will not give it away in hand in free.
Well negotiated.
Yeah, that was good.
All right.
You reckon we order?
Well, I mean, yeah, I think it's a decent enough deal. Can't hurt to check out the place. We don't have to actually go in and clear it if we don't feel like it's safe.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
We'll do it.
Okay.
All right. So, you guys, what do you want to do? It's like 4 p.m. in the afternoon. You can.
And it's a 2-hour walk there. Do we want to go at night?
As we're walking out, I think we just chat to Oscar. Oscar, do you think we should go and see what the other faction thinks about the haunted house, the loyalists?
Well, we don't know where the loyalists are. Maybe we should go ask Hannah.
Maybe we can double dip here.
Yeah, I think there's definitely some value in that before we head down there. That is a good idea. Also, actually, just add to your pack a healing potion as well, because we got that from suppliers. And I'll take the torch. But yeah, I don't know. I think it is a good idea. Maybe we should go talk to Hannah about where if there's any value in speaking to anyone else in town before we head off. Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go back to the snapping line.
Yeah, because it is quite late. It's pretty worth going adventuring in the morning, I'd say. On a
Haunted house at night doesn't sound great.
And also, so you're gonna be hungover as well.
Yeah.
All right. You guys come back into the snapping line, and Hannah is waiting your entrance, and she's beginning to become very fond of you, gentlemen, popping in and out during the day. She greets you with a nice hearty smile and starts pouring your beer straight away, Oxgar, and ready to go. And she kind of gives you the eyebrow, Bjord. Is it time for a beer yet?
Hannah, my favourite wench. Pour us a beer.
Right you are, my love. And she pours you an ale. Okay. And she goes, well, now what can I do for you, lads?
So Hannah, we're wanting to know, we've just been speaking to Anders Solong. He's got us interested in a bit of a quest south of Saltmarsh to the haunted house. Do you know if there's anyone else in town that would be interested in what's happening there other than him?
Anders Solmore, you say? Well, I certainly wouldn't be going near that haunted house. I wouldn't be going anywhere near it. It's just a haunted house. There's nothing more to it. It sets a very bad reputation for the town. In fact, people don't come here because that house is there. So the council's been trying to clear that house for forever. The town guard won't go near it. The public won't go near it. It's an eyesore for the town. It really, if I was to give you advice, I would stay away from the haunted house.
Okay. What do you know about these loyalists and the mining group in town? Do they have a faction leader or someone who represents them?
Sure. You can go talk to... Give me a sec. I need to figure out where this is.
And while she's racking her brain, I say, good job, George. Dungeon Master, I'm noticing that Bjord's name on stream is Bjorn.
Bjord's name on stream.
Bjord.
No, well, we'll sort it out. That's fine. Yes. Look, I don't like to send my customers to another tavern in town, but there is another tavern in town. In fact, there's 2 other taverns in town. They are called the Wicker Goat and the Empty Net. The Loyalists, is it what they're called? The Loyalists, so to speak, the dwarfs, you can find them at the Wicker Goat. That's where they go to drink. After 5, you will find them at the Wicker Goat. Yes.
Perfect.
After 5. Plenty of time for to
Yeah.
finish this beer and go for a wander, eh? Can you tell
Let's
us
go
whether
for a
it's
stroll.
the Wicked Goat and the Empty Net?
Yep, she points at your map for the Wicker Goat, and it's the Wicker Goat is number 3.
Yep, cool.
And the Empty Net is number 8. She goes, word of warning for you about the Empty Net. This place, a lot of crime. If you ever want to know about the troublemakers in town, I suggest the Empty Net is where you should visit.
Awesome.
Oscar, I'd prefer to avoid the docks if possible. I just get nervous around the docks, that's all.
Okay,
Water.
let me have a look. Where is the Empty Net at the docks? Let's have a look here. Where's my map of Saltmarsh?
Yeah.
Okay, I squint my eyes at Bjord, but decide not to pursue any further. Hang on
the
a sec,
kicking
map or
goat.
something.
The king
Yes,
goat,
hang on a sec.
wicker,
I'm trying to
The
look
wicker goat. The wicker goat. Yep.
Hang on,
wicker
I'm trying to
goat.
look at any of these are near the docks, not other. Hang on, so 3. Oh, there we go. The wicker goat's there. Where's number 8? Oh, there. Okay, so that is by the docks. That's why you don't want to go there. Okay, yep. So off to the wicker goat we go then.
Off to the wicker goat. You guys walk up to the wicker goat, and you make your way there. Right. So you arrive at the wicker goat, and it is way older than the snapping lion. In fact, it looks like quite disheveled. You burst your way through the doors, and a man greets you, and he goes, "Welcome, travelers. I've heard much about you. I can't believe I haven't seen you here before. Would you like a pint, an ale? How can I help
Certainly
you?"
would.
Yes.
What is your name?
My name is Lankus Kirid, and I am the publican here. Lankus, yes, sir, yes.
Hi, I am Oxcar Battlehammer.
Nice to meet you,
Fjord
Oxcar.
Domain.
Bjord and Oxcar, I've heard much about your kind around here. You're always welcome in my establishment.
Good to know.
So looking around, there are lots of dwarven miners in this time of the day. This is where they're all hanging out. Can you roll a perception check for me in here?
Yeah. Oh yeah, natural 20, baby.
Nice.
Okay. So, you see someone who looks different to the other miners in here. Someone who looks a little bit more senior. He's not dirty at all. And he's sitting in the corner sipping his ale. And he seems to have like a contingent of other dwarven miners sitting at the same table. They're very hardy. They're talking to each other. Oh, they're all like doing their dwarven thing as they do. Talking about the day's findings down the mine. You hear little snippets of like gold and rubies and other different gemstones that they've potentially found on their day's work.
Oxgar, do you have your loot with you?
I do have my loot with me, yes. Right here on my back.
Wonder if you could get their favour by singing them a dwarvish tale.
Yes, that is a good idea. Also, bring that senior miner that I can see there. Bring him another mug of ale that he's drinking right now. Get it from the tavern guy first.
Okay.
So I sing an old dirge, from the clan Battlehammer, which is known to be one of the favourites. As we walk across, beer in hand, smile on my face.
Right. Okay. So he sees you coming, and he notices you're a dwarf. He does not change his expression, and the expression is of he looks to be sizing you two. He looks to be sizing you two. Not a word is said, and as you guys approach the table where all the dwarves are sitting at, it goes silent. There is no more. They're not talking to each other. They stop talking about their day's work, and he's just looking at you.
Okay.
Tough crowd.
Tough crowd. I'll put the loot away. We hand across the beer, saying, "We hear you're the man in town.
And who might you be?
I am Oxcar Battlehammer from the foot of the Jotuns."
The foot of the Jotuns. You're a mountain dwarf.
Yes, I am.
Welcome. Have a seat. Have a pint. What can I do for you, Oxcar?
Well,
What's his name?
I suppose I should introduce myself.
yes. What's his name?
I am Manistrad.
Manistrad.
I am the lead of the mining operations here in town. You may also...
How goes the mining business?
Ha! Glad you asked, human. It's good. We've had a fantastic day. Many gemstones, many rubies. We'll be rich. You know what? Those people don't know. They don't know. We can make this town rich. Fishing. Ha 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 ha. And the whole table like starts laughing in
We laugh along.
synchronization. And he goes, And what? Would you like to join me, dwarf, in the mines?
Yes, definitely could be interested. It's been a while since I've been underground.
Ha!
I
Good.
give Oxgar a nudge and say, ask him if he knows anything about the haunted house.
Yeah, so I'll get to that.
I do have a task that I need of you adventurers. Can you roll a d6 for me, please?
D6?
One of you guys.
Both of us? No,
Just,
you do it,
just,
you do it,
just
you do it.
one. Yep.
Do you want me to do it?
Yep.
Right. Oh,
One.
I'm just at the worst rolls, eh?
It's all good.
All right. You see, we lost a group of miners
I'm Andy.
down in the underground. We believe they were snatched by slavers. Hey, have you heard of slavers here in Saltmarsh?
No, I have not.
So
Do
we
you
have-
know there's an underground in this town? Have you heard of the Scarlet Brotherhood?
No, I have not.
No.
Well, let me tell you. The Scarlet Brotherhood are up to no good. Constantly seeking slaves from unsuspecting civilians. Smuggling goods. Who knows what they're up to. Anyway, I lost two of my men from the mines. I presume they were snatched by slaves. Their weapons were on the floor. Their pickaxes were on the floor and they were nowhere to be seen. Just their footprints, drags into the mine. I'm no soldier. I'm no soldier, but I could use your help.
When did this happen?
It was but 3 days ago from today.
Okay, so into the mine, right?
Into the mine.
Okay. Can you tell us where this mine is?
Yes. This mine is the mining headquarters, number 5 on your map.
Number 5 on the
I
map.
think. I could be wrong here, actually. Let me just have a quick look. I need to double check my facts, sir.
Let's go, man. We're asking hard questions.
It's all right.
Whilst you're confirming the map, is there anything else we should know about these missing
no.
men?
Okay, the Dwarven Mine is south, past the haunted house.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. However, that is also a good another location for you guys. Is
What was it called, actually?
the mining headquarters, number 5 on your map. Essentially,
Okay, yeah.
we take the bits and pieces, the rubble from the mine, south of Saltmarsh. You can find it on your map here, and he points to the broader map that you've got, the treasure map. And you can see it, I believe it's on there.
Oh, Dwarven Mine, yeah.
yeah,
just
yeah,
south
yeah,
of
down there.
the house. Yep.
And talks about, not far down, actually. In fact, it was one of the shallower reaches of the mine, which was why it's so, I don't know, uncommon. We've never lost a man in there. But our smugglers, I swear, smugglers, taking my dwarven men away. Gee, I bet it's those traditionalists. Traditionalists embedded in smuggling.
Yeah,
Interesting.
those damn traditionalists.
Goddamn
Who needs
traditionalists.
fish?
So I'm writing this down. Little list. Okay. We came here for another reason. We came here to talk to you. We've been made a strange offer from the fishermen who we're feeling untrustworthy towards to investigate the haunted house south of Saltmarsh.
Strange
Is that
offer.
of is that a region of any interest to you?
You are speaking about Anders, aren't you?
I am speaking about Anders.
For a traditionalist, Anders has Saltmarsh in his heart. He is a good man, even though I hate his values. If he wants the haunted house cleansed, it is for a good reason.
Well,
He is
that
young
is-
and he is not wise. He acts off. He thinks something and he acts. He doesn't give anything any thought. And one day he'll find himself in trouble. He is not aware of the corruption in the town. But if he thinks that this place needs to be cleansed, it'd be for good reason.
Fair enough. So,
Anything else beyond before we leave?
Manus, your men, sincere sympathies for your loss.
Thank you.
We would be willing to help track them down, but it sounds like a dangerous job. If we can track them down and find them, will you be willing to compensate us for our troubles?
Absolutely. Look, we don't have thousands of gold. We don't have council funds. In fact, we don't have any funds. We were sent here by the king's decree. Poor dwarves looking for gold. An exploration, should you say. However, if you are to find my 2 men, I will pay in gemstones and anything we pull from the mine. You will be paid well. I cannot guarantee their worth, but I will be grateful and you will be paid.
I'll just pull Oscar aside, say, I think he sounds like a good and honest man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Me too.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, let's say
Good
we're
to go,
willing to help
both.
him.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So at this
Well-
point, the crowd starts to get rowdy again. The dwarfs are all kind of singing their dwarven pub songs and other bits and pieces happening there. The publican comes over to you. Where are you guys again? You are in the
Wicker Goat.
Lankus comes over and goes, "Right, boys, are you staying here the night? Or are you going back to that fish stinking bar from that bitch down the road?"
Well,
We
you know what?
respond with, how good is the beer here?
The beer? Well, we don't sell fish cocktails. All you'll get here is mead
thank
and
God.
lager.
Alright. Actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, I agree. And we've had a long day of walking
Yeah,
and talking.
pretty knackered. Alright, Lankus, give us a mug of ale for me and my friend, and a room to stay in each.
Roger
Yes.
that. So the room...
On the house. Ah,
Well, unfortunately, I'd have to charge you for this one, boys. We don't do any freebies around here. But I can offer you a modest accommodation at 2 silver pieces a night, if you should accept it. Each.
I accept, and I've
Yep.
paid.
you pay for me?
Yeah, I'll pay for you as well.
Oh, thanks, mate.
No worries. Done.
He
Easy.
also brings over you another. So you can get a gallon of beer, or you can get a mug of beer. A gallon is 2 silver, and a mug is 4 copper.
They come in gallons?
Yeah, I'm getting a gallon.
Gallon.
Yeah, honey, gallon. Alright. Gallon.
Yeah,
Gallon
I'm getting a
is.
gallon.
Gallon it
Gallon
is.
each.
I'll buy the beer.
All right. Curdy's got the beer sorted.
How many couple was that? Each?
No, it's 2 silver each, man.
Oh, 2 silver. For the beer?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Gallon.
yeah, it's a fucking gallon. It's
Okay.
big.
Alright. Sweet. Done.
So in here, like, starts to get hell rowdy. The dwarves are all fucking bumping into each other and up on the tables, singing their songs, and just like real merry in there. And it makes you guys wonder what the true intent of this town is. Who truly is right? Is it the traditionalists? Is it the loyalists? And you kind of sit there as you drink your ale, wondering, what a strange town to be in. A bit of politics going on and everything else.
Well, time will tell, Oscar.
It will tell. This haunted house may hold some clues, possibly.
All right.
Well, we raise the gallons, have a drink. And I'm pretty knackered after this day. Another big day.
All right. So
Off
you
to
guys want to
bed.
go up to your rooms and have
Yeah.
a nap? Okay.
What
Yep.
up?
All
I'm
right.
going to recast my 2 good berries before I go to bed.
Yep.
So
Before you guys go to bed,
mhm.
the music and the lights dim in this place, and the bard starts to play some creepy tunes. Just like something a little bit different. They're kind of teaming along, and Gringlefoot appears
Ooh,
seemingly out of nowhere.
Bristlefoot.
And he goes, "Excuse me, sirs. Can I interest you in a story today, sirs?"
I have heard your... Yeah, go on.
20 silver. Special offer. Today only. Each.
20 silver.
You know what?
Go your halves.
Yep. 20 silver each, dude.
Okay.
That's what
Alright.
he said. We'll do it.
Is it 10 silver to 1 gold, yeah? Is that right?
Yeah, I'll just exchange too. Yep.
Alright. Yep. Okay.
Wise move, sirs. And at this point, the bards all kind of crowd around your table. Like, this is like a set thing that they probably do for any new adventurer that comes around. And he goes, "Have you, sirs, heard of the haunted house of Saltmarsh?"
Actually,
Yes,
we
actually.
have. We do plan to visit there tomorrow.
Well, let me tell you. You stay away from that place, you sirs. You don't want to be messing in the haunted house of Saltmarsh, sirs.
And why is that?
Well, let me tell you. 2 weeks from yesterday afternoon was a normal Thursday night. I was drunk in this here bar. And I was walking down home. Lost. I lost myself. I don't know where I was. I found myself at the haunted house of Saltmarsh. The walls, they were moving. They were swaying from left to right. But there was no wind. There was noises, creeping noises, like there was ghosts that were just sitting there. I swear, they were just sitting there. I could see them with my own one eye. And at this point, you notice he's wearing an eye patch. And he points at himself in the face to show you that.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the worst thing, sirs. On that night, I had 2 eyes. By the end of that night, I lost my eye. And he pulls up his eye patch and he's got like a white eye that he's kind of like staring at you with. And at this moment, all the musicians around him know exactly where to do like a little crescendo. It's like all part of this show. They're putting on this little show for you.
Yeah.
And he goes, "So let me say this again, sirs. Do not go to the haunted house. I'm lucky I got one eye. You might be different, sirs." And the music stops, and it goes back to happy cheery, and the lights come back on, and we're back in the normal tavern music. And
Is he gone?
he flicks some gold to the bards that are in the room, and he turns around and goes and sits back in the corner and is drinking his mead.
Interesting. Righto. Why is he so interested in keeping us away from it? Out of the goodness of his heart? I think you should have a chat with him.
I
Oscar.
agree.
Go and have a chat with him.
Let's
I'll
go
back
have
you
a
up.
chat with him. Yeah. Okay, I want to start. Let's walk back over to Gringlefoot because this. Actually, hang on. Does Oscar feel suspicious of this guy?
Roll an insight check for me. You both can if you like.
Okay.
Where's insight?
Where is it? Oh, there.
I'm not very insightful. Lucky you are.
All right. So during this whole thing, Oxcar you were 100% enthralled in this. Like you believed every word and every little bit, and the music was coming perfectly in time. That it was just like this fantastic story. But Bjorn, on the other hand, was listening to this, and he genuinely was scared in parts of the story. You feel like this genuinely happened to him. But you also feel like that potentially the swaying of the walls were him being too drunk, and you feel like that he's probably embellished the story beyond what it was to earn money. It seems like this is a thing to get money from new travelers in town to make a couple of easy bucks.
Worked on us. Okay, yeah, but I don't know that, right?
No.
I just love the
Yeah,
story.
no.
What a great story that was.
Oscar, I think this guy's part of his story is true. I think half of it is made up. I think he was drunk when he went to the house. That's why the wall's moving. Doesn't really add up to me. I think he's just got a little racket going to make a few bucks. We shouldn't really read too much into what he said.
Okay, so we're going anyway. Tomorrow morning.
All right.
Okay.
Yep. Sleep time.
Sleep time. All right. So, okay. You guys find sleep. Sleep. You guys are tired. Massive day of cruising around. You have the exact same dream as the night before, both of you. Line for line. The exact same. You cannot move. I'm not going to go through the whole thing again, but essentially you whiz through this forest that looks healthy and beautiful and lush, and you are beginning to recognize the areas that you're moving through. Like, you almost feel like the dream's gone faster this time, like it's trying to show you the way to somewhere. When you get to the edge of the clearing, you see the same image flash up to you, which is the triangle that kind of curves inside of itself. This time you hear a voice that booms at the end of seeing the triangle. And it says, "Great treasures and riches lie in wait for those who are courageous enough to pursue them." And it like rings in your ears. It's ominous voice. And that is it. You wake up the next morning. Not too bad. You didn't drink too much last night. You guys are feeling good. And the day is yours.
All right. Come downstairs. Morning, Oscar.
Good
Are you
morning.
ready to go for an adventure?
I had a strange dream. The exact same one as last night.
You know, I did as well. I had a dream. I started off in a beautiful forest. Time sped up. It turned from a beautiful forest to a rotten jungle with slugs and worms. And I was moving through a swamp into a clearing, and a house appeared, warm and inviting. And there was this big booming voice at the end. It said something like, "Great treasure and riches await for the brave." I don't know what it means, and I kept seeing this triangle symbol with this that sort of snakes around on itself. I don't know. Strange dream. Very vivid. What was your dream like?
Oscar's standing there uncomfortable, not sure whether to speak or not. And after a few moments, says, "I recognize that symbol."
What does it mean to you?
It is exactly the same as this necklace, and I show him. Can you put it into his journal?
Yeah, I can share it. Yep, I will share it with... Okay, here we go. So, edit. For the guys on stream, I think I can show you guys. There should be now in your journal, Curdy.
Mysterious necklace.
Hasn't popped up.
Oh, save changes. Sorry. There you go. Should be able to see it now.
Yep.
I found this at a scene of great tragedy. I'm not willing to talk about it yet, but it was there, and it's the only keepsake I have of this tragedy. It's been with me, and I'm seeing it in this dream twice now, and so have you. Something's afoot here. I don't know what it is, but it's got me concerned.
Sorry to hear that something horrible has happened. But if I can help, just let me know. If you want to talk about the dream, I'm happy to.
Yeah, not any more than this for now. But there's something happening here.
Okay.
Okay, breakfast.
All right, breakfast.
Breakfast.
Right.
Just speaking of which, I was going to do this at the start, but I completely forgot. What do you guys do? You want to share with each other what you've told each other about your backstories? The stuff that you want to share with each other, I'm sure has happened. Maybe in those 2 days where you were fucking around in Arkham Asylum and bits and pieces. And it's also for the viewers as well. Is there anything, any parts of your backstory that you want to share with each other?
Yeah, I think I've talked about this one thing, and I'm going to sort of mention very briefly a tragedy that happened, with my clan at the foot of the Oatons, which are mountains, sort of nearby, I guess you could say. But that's about all I'm going to say so far. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I don't want to share anything just yet.
Yep. Cool.
No.
Okay, all right, boys. So we're fucking moving on. So what do you guys want? What do you guys want to do with the day? What do you guys want to do with the
Well,
day?
Right, we want to go to the haunted house, man. Surely.
Just get prepared, and then we'll journey down the coast to the haunted house
Yep. Roger that.
on foot.
Okay. Let's put some travel music on.
Yep. Just to let you know.
Yeah.
Travel music, yes.
Favorite terrain for me is coastal.
Coastal. Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Well, it's definitely on the coast.
How do I? Natural Explorer. Here we go. That one.
I think it's a 2-hour little trot. So
Oxcar is a little short. That's all he shared. All right. So, guys, when you exit the tavern, the local people of the town have heard that you guys are going to the haunted house, and there is like a crowd of people waiting for you guys to exit. They've heard about what you did at the asylum, and they also heard of your victory in the snapping lion over the reigning champion in a fist fight as well. You guys are starting to build like a bit of a renown in Saltmarsh for your deeds, and they're nervous and excited to see, are they actually going to this haunted house? They're kind of like following you along.
Okay, I kind of feel like Oscar laps this up, raising fists in the air, roaring like a dwarf warrior would at a moment like this.
Okay.
I'm
All
just
right.
kind of skulking along, head down, just following him, trying not to make a big fuss.
Mikey, can you make a performance check for me?
Performance. Is that even a thing?
Yes.
Holy shit, it is.
Yep. I should have made you
Alright.
make one with a loop, but I forgot. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
Okay,
Whoa.
dude. People are like lapping. You're like doing these bicep curls and like doing all these things. You're like swinging your fucking like your battle hammer around, and you're really lapping it up, and people are loving it. You can see there's a couple of female dwarfs there that are just like really like just think you're the best thing since sliced bread. They're loving it.
That's awesome.
Okay, so, look, there's nothing in this 3-hour walk that is remotely interesting. I'm sorry. There's nothing that happens during this time, but people do follow you up to a certain point. They keep following
we're
you.
going, yeah.
They kind of want to see whether you're actually going to go or whether you guys are going to chicken out halfway through. But you do make it all the way to the haunted house, to the surprise of many locals. The road to the house winds through rocky coastal terrain, often offering a view of the sea below. Low clouds press upon you occasionally, and sometimes there are some patches of sunlight. There looks to be bad weather overhead. In fact, you can see storms on the horizon, and the heavy waves are breaking on a very ragged coastline that is kind of spraying salt across the road that you guys are walking on. What quickly turned from a joyous occasion leaving Saltmarsh kind of starts to give you guys butterflies in your stomach as you begin to approach the haunted house, which you can now see. You kind of are walking up this road, and you can see the building in front of you. It is literally on the edge of this cliff face, and it's old. What you see when you guys walk up to the house, so the decrepit house sits on the highest ground in the area. Around it, a stone wall has crumbled in many places, exposing the interior grounds. An ornate metal gate lies open at the end of the road, swaying slightly in the wind. Wild flora grows throughout the inner yard, but all the years cannot hide the evidence that once stood here was a well-tended garden. Near the house, there's a rotted roof and water well that once used to tend water to the surrounding gardens. And this is where I take you guys to the haunted house.
Just while you're doing that, I mean, does this house look anything like the one in our dreams?
No, it doesn't. Nah.
Good.
Does not ring any bells. Now, can you guys see that?
I can see.
And yep, I can
Oh, yeah,
see there's a blacked out bit in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh,
So assuming the front door is the round bit at the bottom.
Yeah. 1 second. Oh, what can you guys see? Okay, you can see that. Can you see your players? No, your players aren't.
No.
So I'm
Not yet, no.
Okay. Players. Where are your players, sir? They'll be right here.
Doing good job, Timmy.
Yeah, you're doing awesome, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
good,
mate.
right. Yeah, we're getting there, mate. We're getting there, boys. It's fun, though, eh?
It's good,
Yeah,
man.
it's good fun.
Looking forward to some battle.
Battle. Yeah, there's been very little battle. Lots of lore here, huh?
Cool.
Okay, so you guys see your
Cool.
characters there
Yep.
now?
Yeah, we can move.
You can
Is
move.
that the gate in front of us?
That is the
the bush?
yeah. So that is the gate that you can see there. Also, just notice. So I'll just point out the bits that I explained to you. Up the back, right-hand corner is the well near the tree up there that I mentioned. And then the well manicured gardens bit is actually kind of in between the gate there. It's almost like a veggie garden that's kind of snuck in there.
Okay, yep.
Yeah,
Yep, okay.
in the middle.
All right.
All right.
Walking up to the house.
Yeah.
I'd just like to inspect the grounds. To see if I can see any signs of footprints or anything like that.
So the ground doesn't look recently used here at all. However, you do kind of notice the wall is quite high and it's partially collapsed. Can I get you guys to roll both investigation checks for me here? Particularly, and this is looking kind of near the where you guys are, the garden bed area.
14s. Yep.
Oh, yep, 14.
Okay. So you guys notice burrow marks under the rose bush. Looks like something has been digging here recently.
Okay. Can we
Okay.
go and have a closer look at those?
Yep, you can have a closer
See-
look. Yeah, you can have another look in there. And at this point, giant creatures jump out from underneath his rose bush.
Oh, shit.
Let's go. Okay, so I'm
All right.
up right in front of them. 'cause
What
I
do they
was
look
checking,
like?
Right?
We're
Now,
looking at them. What do you see?
one instantly tries to grab you, Oxcar, because you're the closest here.
Yep.
These look like giant weasels. Yeah,
Cool.
they are giant
Okay.
weasels. Contested strength check here, please.
Yep.
Uh,
so is that actually just a strength?
Roll
check
your
that-
strength. This thing grabs you. One of these grabs you, and it tries to pull you into its den.
17.
Not a chance.
Yeah, so it latches
Oh,
like.
I can see that one to me, by the way.
Oh, can you? Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Right, so that up. So it sees you standing there, and before you even know what's going on, something ducks out from the rose bush, and it grabs your leg and just tries to yank you into its hollow. And you, being extremely strong, just kind of like pull your leg away, and all the rest of them come out and surround you guys in close proximity of the rose bush. Let's roll initiative.
Yeah.
Right.
And get my
You
turn
need to do your
order up.
little. Oh, yeah, cool. Learning.
Learning.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, so I need to get these guys up.
That's a terrible roll, man. I rolled a. What did I roll? A 2. Oh, God.
Oh, there we go.
Why can't I see you in the turn order, Mikey?
Uh,
Oh, did you not have your token selected?
I did, but I can try again if you want. I mean, it was.
It's right.
Just do it again.
I can put you in. I
Yeah.
think you're going to be at the end anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, definitely at the end.
All right. So
happens
what have we
if
got?
it's a tie?
1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll put you in.
Yeah, I'm at the end anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Edge turn.
Might as well be a 0.
And we go. Oops. Not that way. Ascending. No, not that way. Descending. Okay,
you go.
cool. Cool. Hey, I'm doing things. Sorry,
You're doing
guys.
it.
Bear with me.
No,
Yeah,
you're
that's
doing
all
good,
good.
man.
All right. So, Giant Weasel 1, which is not the one that's grabbed Noodle. Yo! We just got a massive raid from Lucky Red Sparrow. Yo, thank you so much, Lucky Red Sparrow. No one can hear my alerts, by the way. I should put them on for that. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate that. Welcome. You guys playing D&D tonight? This is our... Oh, you were playing Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, well, that's awesome. I've never met you before. This is kind of our foray into D&D. We are playing the Ghosts of Saltmarsh, so if you have played this campaign, don't spoil for my players, please, but welcome. We have just had our first official combat of the campaign. We've got some giant weasels that are coming in to smack these guys. Without further ado, it's the first giant weasel. Bjorn comes down and tries to attack you. I've got to remember how to do this. Comes down over here.
Oh no.
Just going to check how far can these guys move. Oh, ages. All right. And it tries to bite you. It tries to bite you. Back to DM. Yep, normal. 17.
Yep, it's a hit.
Okay. 4 piercing damage to you, please, Bjorn.
Oof.
Second weasel. This one over here is going... This is the one that actually went for your leg, Oxcar. And it kind of like was surprised by your strength, and it's going to duck back in and try to bite your ankles. Slap your ankles, essentially.
Slap the ankles.
Yep. 10. Have you got your armor on?
I do, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so it doesn't hit, yeah.
Doesn't hit? Roger?
Doesn't it?
Beauty. Right. This one over here is going to come down to Curdy as well.
Help me, Oxcar.
Yeah.
It's also going to try to attack you. 23.
Holy shit.
That is definitely a hit.
Okay. 3 points of piercing damage to you, please.
Yep.
The last giant weasel, these guys have got really good initiative, is going to come over to Oxcar. Clamp down, do the old bite. 19 to hit.
Is it the same? It hits, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it hit.
Okay. 5 piercing damage to you, please.
Got it. Cool.
All right, Bjorn, you're up.
Roger, whip the swords out. So 2 short swords.
Yeah.
I'll just make an attack at the weasel between the top one.
Okay.
Why is it rolled? Oh, sorry, I got my modifier on the 4 sharpshooter, I think.
That's all right. Just re-roll.
Hang on, take all those off. Do it again. 8.
8 does not hit.
Alright, second attack.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
24.
That hits. Yeah.
Alright, rolling damage.
9 piercing damage.
I shouldn't have applied.
I'll just take the sharpshooter off. That's okay. So just
Still 9.
Just take the 9. Yep. So, how do you kill it? What do you do?
Oh, it's dead. Just upwards blow, stabbing through the bottom of its chin, out top of its head, and just falls to the ground.
Boom. Okay, that one is cooked. Your audio is completely gone. No worries. Thank you so much for the raid. If you can hear me, appreciate that. Love your work. All right, one of them is down. Oxcar, you're up.
Yeah, I'm hitting the one to the south of me with a big double-handed blow right on the noggin. Not double-handed, single-handed. 23.
Nice.
Hits.
All right, let's
Come
get the damage.
Big hit.
And that is 8.
8. Okay, you smashed this thing? Hang on, let me just have a look here real quick. What have they got? Yeah, and he looks on the edge of his, like, his whole body is, like, squished, but his head's still there and he's still wanting to bite you.
Yeah, no problems.
Now, Mikey, was that the southern one or the one to your, one that tried
The
to...
one to the south, yeah. So,
South, yeah, cool. All right, that's cool.
So I can work it out, can't I? So that is the... Which one is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the one with 5. Yeah.
Okay, so it's now the one next to Bjorn.
Mhm.
It's going to have a swing at you. What has he got? 14?
It's a miss, thankfully,
Miss.
thanks to my new armor.
Yeah.
All right. It's done. The one next to Oxcar. The one that tried to fucking pull you into its cave.
Let's go.
18.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. So how do I remove... Okay, that one's removed. Get rid of him. And this one here. This one here, like, got so slammed by you, and he's just going to try to, like, bite your toe, essentially, is what he's trying to do. 18 again.
Nah.
Doesn't hit. Yo,
Nice.
Lucky Red Sparrow, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Appreciate that. Bjord, you're up.
Right. Attacks on the one at the bottom now.
Yeah.
Short sword. 20.
Yeah, baby.
Hits.
Damaggio. 7.
7. Oh, yeah. Deal some good damage.
Righty.
Looks
Second
very
attack,
injured.
22.
Hits.
9.
Yeah, that one is Cactus as well. How do you
Oh.
how do you want to kill it?
Just slash across the throat for the second attack, and he just bleeds out. It's
Okay.
on the ground.
Yep. Got him. All right. Yord. So I've got to remove these from the
Okay.
order. Yep. Okay.
For this one, I'm aiming for that southern one again. I'm gonna kick it in there with this wobbly head with my boot. So I'm actually gonna do an unarmed strike. Got a 23. And then the damage.
Yeah, that hits.
Damage. It'll be 4.
You punching
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
You're
kicking it.
kicking it.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
kicking it. Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yep. So how do you kill it? You just stomp on its head or something, do you? Or
I'll pretty much boot its head off.
boot its head off? All right, yeah. Yep, he is Cactus. He is Cactus. Cacti. Done. Move him from the turn order. Okay. The last weasel, the one that tried to bite your ankle, is the only one that's left alive.
That's it.
He tries to scurry back into his nest after he's just watched his brethren get killed. So I'm going to get you, Oxgar, to make an opportunity attack on him as he tries to run away.
Nice
21.
one.
21 hits.
Come on.
Come on. Squish him.
Ah.
7. Almost.
Okay, so it catches the back of him and he takes this massive hit, but he manages to scurry away and he is gone. He's into his little hole and they are no more.
What a little shit.
Alright. The first thing I do is
Alright.
ask Bjord how he's feeling right now. Is he alright?
Look, I'm okay. I'm a bit banged up. I might just eat some good berries to make myself feel better. In fact, I'll hand over 10 good berries to Oxgar.
Oh yeah.
Oxgar, here, take these.
Thank you.
Um,
Alright.
And so I'm gonna eat. What is it? I'm gonna eat 7 of my 10.
Cool. I might eat 2.
So, yep, do your goodberry goodness.
Yep.
Done that.
As you guys are fighting these guys, it starts to rain and it starts to thunder and lightning and get really fucking wet out here.
Shit.
Alright. In which case, move up to the door, I would say. Yeah, I'm just actually... Bjorn, should we go inside?
Yeah, look, I might just edge ahead of you, and on the way up to the door, I'm just going to look at the front door and the steps, looking for any signs of traps or danger there.
Okay.
And yep,
Look. Right. So there's nothing else around the outside of the house you want to have a look at?
Oh, okay, yeah, good point. I
Don't-
mean,
you don't have to.
Should we?
Maybe we can come and look after once we've done inside.
Okay. Yep.
By the
Let's,
way,
I
I didn't really explain this to you guys, but this place definitely has multiple stories.
Right.
You can at
Okay.
least see 2 stories here.
All right.
Okay.
So I might just walk up and inspect the front door.
Yep.
Test the door handle.
The door is actually slightly ajar already and open. In fact, you can kind of already see into the room. You're confident without even having to have a close look that there is no traps or there's nothing. There's no locks on the door, and you kind of you see into the first room here as you're kind of walking up.
I'm reckoning maybe there is value in just doing a lap of the house.
Yeah, I agree.
On the outside, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Just to have a bit of poke around.
Yep.
So I guess I'm just sort of walking, fairly cautiously across the ground. Just kind of looking for anything obvious to step on as I'm heading up to kind of here. We'll go this way.
Yep. Yep, no worries. You don't see anything of notice apart from what you see there. There's a tree and it kind of snakes around the side of the house. There is a back entrance if you make your way around that backside. Yeah, that I've already kind of showed you guys. I'm just going to assume that you could kind of see stuff. There is an entrance there. That's one thing to note.
Before we go in there, sorry, you go. Yeah.
And the other thing is, I guess the only other area to note, I'm just going to assume you've done a full look around here, save your time. There's a well. There's a well on the other side there. That looks
Is that this one over
interesting.
here?
Yeah, that's that one over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm
We'll,
gonna
look down the well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
Make a perception check. You can both make one if you like.
Gee. Cool.
Right. Yeah.
24.
Yeah.
Ooh, Jesus. All right. So as you're walking up, there are animal remains around the well. You notice this straight away, Bjord. And Oxgar, you actually notice this as you're walking up as well. Like there's mice, squirrels, and other little carcasses there. When you look down the well itself, you see it's dark down the bottom. In fact, you can't really see the bottom, but you do see the glint of something down there. It looks descendable with the right tools.
Okay.
Okay.
In my backpack, I've got some silk rope and some climbing gear.
One sec, real quick. Hi, Lady K. How you going? Nice to see you.
The Kazi's are here. You.
Hey.
Hey.
Definitely haven't looked
Hey,
in the
Kazi.
well.
Yeah.
I guess we've already done a check, right?
It's pretty dark down there. I've got. How many torches have I got?
Yeah, I've got 10. I think we can probably afford
Yeah.
to.
I think we
chuck one
light
down
a
there.
torch and drop it down the
Okay.
well. and
I'll
see if
use
we
one
can
of
see what's
mine.
actually down there. Yep.
Drop one of mine down there. Yeah.
The well's dry, and it goes all the way down the bottom. And I'm just going to take your previous perception checks, but you see gold pieces down there.
Yeah.
Nice.
At that
All
time, when you notice the gold pieces, as the light goes down, 2 giant poisonous snakes.
Oh God.
Awesome. Are they in there or are
They
in the bottom, or
slither their way out of the
right.
of the thing, and they are in combat with you guys. So let's roll some initiative.
Oh, gee.
Click on my name first. Yeah, dickhead.
Ugh. Oh, hang on. Did I do that? Yeah, it worked.
Oops, fuck! I haven't got the
Mine didn't
turn
work.
order up. I haven't got the. My bad.
It's alright. I got an 8.
Oh, where the fuck is the
0.1.
turn order?
It's on the
Yeah,
side
I
there.
can see it.
That's it.
Man, I can't.
Oxguard's in there.
Dude, why
I'm not
is?
in there.
Oh, it's on your right. I can see it on your thing to me.
Oh, that's on the other side. Turn
I
order.
can see it on the right of your screen on the
Yeah,
there.
that's the viewer.
Oh.
That's like you. Actually, I should put that up to where you guys are up here. I can't see it on my main screen for some reason. I don't know why. I might just reload real quick.
Gee.
That's cool.
Refresh it. Rope and pittance, yeah. That's what you're gonna need, sir. Have you guys got that? You might have that in your adventuring
Yeah,
pack,
yeah, we've got it.
potentially.
We've got it. Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, I can see it now. That was good. That was a good thing to do. All right. Okay. Okay, I can see Oxcar in there, so I'm going to roll
Yeah,
for
I-
these nerds.
Yeah, I got 8.16. I just didn't click on myself first.
Okay, 1 second then. Oops. Oops. Fuck. Didn't mean to do that either. Here we go. That one.
We can see those.
Oh god.
Oh, you can see those? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
Snakes.
Dang,
they're
snake.
pretty- so yeah,
It's hard to beat.
So what did you get, Curdy?
I got an 8.
An 8. All right.
aha, I get to attack before you.
Yeah.
So I think that's right, hey? Like that?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
That's
cool,
right,
cool.
yeah.
Okay. Let me read up about these poisonous snakes real quick. So
Sound good.
they're gonna both come out on either side on you guys, out of there. Okay. All right. So one, gonna try to bite. First one is the one on Bjorn. It's gonna try to
Yeah.
bite you, Bjorn.
Yep.
Fjord.
Bjord, fuck.
No.
14.
Miss.
Miss. Okay.
My armor again, dude. That's the best pickup ever.
Yeah.
Bloody good armor. The other one. 10.
Nah, come on.
It kind
man.
of like just kind of tries to strike at the
Snake.
ankles. Tries to strike at the ankles.
And I laugh at him as he misses.
No
And then-
deal.
Smack him.
And then we'll whack him with the hammer.
Yep.
Like, got a 14. Be close.
14. Yep, hits.
Yeah.
Another
I
drink,
reckon that
boys.
must have just got it
Yeah,
in
me
there.
too.
9.
9.
Bonk.
Oof. Okay, so you smack it. It took a lot of damage. It's like the whole hind of it is kind of just like trailing along, and at this stage there's bits of skin poking out. It's not looking too crash hot. Bjord, you're up.
Alright. Short sword 1. 24.
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Yep, hits.
Damagio 9.
Ooh, big blow. Same as Mikey's. Like you chop the whole back end of it off.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. Second attack.
What's another attack? That's right.
11.
11. Let me have a look. 11 doesn't hit.
Not Clint.
Good night, Clint. Catch you, mate. Guys, if you
Clint.
do want to catch up on these, this is going to be on the YouTube. So make sure you go and watch it there. This is potentially maybe going to go to Spotify too. Maybe we'll see. All right, the one on you, Curdy, it is a 19.
That's a hit.
It's a hit.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
6.
6. Okay, you take... what is it for that? You take 8 points of poison damage.
Oh. Okay. Right. So I'm looking pretty damn hurt. That was a big hit.
Big hit. That one's done.
Kind of staggered back by that blow.
It's got you pretty good.
Yep.
All right, the other one's going to attack Oxcar. Go for the bite.
Yep.
10.
Yeah, I laugh at it again.
Shit roll. Okay. Oxcar, you're up.
Yes.
Boys, I reckon 10:30 for wrap up. Happy with that?
Yep.
Oh,
Alright, I'm just going to give him another whack.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's 21.
Oh, yeah,
So
that,
hit.
that hits. Yep, that
Nice.
hits.
And yeah, we got a 9.
How do you want to do it?
Just crush a strain at the ground and it splatters everywhere.
Right. Right.
Go, Katie.
My turn.
I mean, George. Yep.
Shit. Got done.
An 8.
8 does not hit.
Right, second attack. 16.
Hits.
7.
And dead. What do you want? How do you want to do it?
Off with the head.
Off with the head. Slash his
Yep.
head off. Now, you can skin these creatures. Fjord?
Yep. I'd love to try and skin them.
Okay. Can you roll a... Can you please roll a
Survival, is it?
survival check for me?
Yeah, okay.
One for each of these guys.
Ooh, 9 on one
Okay, first
and 14 on the other.
14 on the other. What does it say here? Okay. You end up with scraps for both of these heights. Can you write... What are these? Let me just have a look. You can add them as just an item in your thing.
Mhm.
Can you please, when you do write it in there, can you
Yep.
write... Do we have a fucking challenge rating? How do I see this? Challenge rating 1/4. We'll just put 1/4. 1/4. Yeah.
1/4, yep.
Oh.
2 times 1/4 scraps, yeah?
Yeah. 2 times 1/4 scraps.
Mhm.
Okay. And then
Alrighty. I've got 7 berries. You want to have a couple of those, Bjorn?
Yeah, I've got... Yeah, I'm just thinking I have got a cure wound spell. I'm wondering if we should have a rest.
Moosey. Love your work, Moosey.
Not yet. We've still got
Instead.
potions and things. You know, we're probably still okay, I'd say.
Mhm.
But yeah, maybe just take these 7 berries and see how you go with it.
Okay. Yep, thank you. Alright, I will take your 7 and eat the rest of mine.
I'm gonna grab another beer, boys. Two shakes.
Cool, man.
Cool. I might just give you back 1
Roger.
because they can be very useful for getting
Reviving.
someone up. Yep.
Yeah. That's
Keep
a good
1,
idea.
and I'll take 6 and use my other ones.
Awesome.
Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Those berries were such a good pickup, man. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're good.
Very, very handy.
Very handy.
1, and I've got 1 left.
He messed him up, didn't he, Bakes? He fucked it up.
How you feeling right now, Bjorn?
Oh.
You feeling a bit better?
I'm feeling much better. Oh, I've got 121 hit points. Wow.
Feeling very good.
I'm back to full. I'm feeling very good.
Very good.
Oi.
Very good. Did you crack a bit? I gotta get a drink.
Yeah, I did.
2
Go
seconds.
get a drink, mate. You're
Yeah.
all good.
All right.
Mikey can start setting up shit to get into the fucking well.
Yeah. I've got pittance, I think. I don't even know what a pitten is. What is that?
So, well, it depends what you want to do here. You could use pittons and rope to go down, but you could probably just use rope, I reckon. And
Yeah,
roll
use
some
rope
down.
and I could probably lower him down. Because, you know, I'm strong as shit.
Well, we're going to assume that you lower him down there.
Yep. Let's just do that.
I'm just going to pull up my shit again.
What do we find?
Can you roll 2d6 for me, please?
Roger.
Slap his ankles, Moosey.
6 total. Or 4 and a 2. I don't know what you need there.
You find 6 gold scattered around in there.
Alright, I'm just going to nab that for now.
Yeah. Pinch it.
Cool. Is that, I guess, anything else of value in there?
Nah, nothing else down there.
Alright, pull him out.
Pull him out. Pull him out, sir.
Alright, so just so I understand, there's a
Yeah.
where we are. This is not a door here, is it? That's just a wall.
Yeah, that's just a wall.
Okay.
Actually, fuck it. It can be an entrance if you want. Whatever you want.
Just because we're here.
Yeah.
Was this thing over here of any interest? Is that just a map
Nah.
feature?
This is a feature. It's just like an old, dilapidated water feature that's
How'd you
sitting there.
go, Oscar?
We got 6 gold.
Woohoo! Right.
So we can go in this door here if we want, or we can go in this door here. Doesn't matter. It's up to us.
Take a
Well,
pick.
I think lesson learned for me is even though I have probably better perception, I need to work on positioning. So I think
Yeah.
you should probably lead the way. I can
Okay.
check the doors and stuff, but when we go in, I think you should go first.
Yeah, fair enough, dude.
All
I
right.
think.
Just pick a door. I think we don't really know what's going on here. So
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys.
I just. Yep.
so you wanna go through this door. So I'll check the door for if it's locked and if there are any traps or anything.
Okay. Let me just have a quick peek here. What the fuck? Okay. No. The door. Once again, the door is actually wide open here,
Right.
and you don't see anything through there.
Okay.
At this point,
Okay.
though, you guys do start hearing, as you're kind of like making your way up to this bit, you do start hearing stuff above you. Kind of like how the gnome mentioned it. What was his name? Gringlefoot. It sounds like the house is kind of creaking and moving, and something is moving upstairs, but you're not sure what it is.
Zubats. All right,
Zubats!
I'm gonna
So
step into the doorway like that, right?
let's
Yeah.
See
move
what I
in.
can see.
I think we should try and be quiet though. So can we try and be stealthy?
Yeah, you guys can be stealthy. Yep. You can roll stealth checks for me if you like.
Which stealth is it? A stealth check? Is it?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yours is with disadvantage too.
Oh, disadvantage. Okay.
Double
yeah.
20s, double
Oh,
20s.
it did it already. It did it already. So I
That's
think
not
it's.
too bad, dude.
Oh, yeah, cool.
12. That's
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah, that's pretty good. So you guys are consciously stealthing through this. So as
Okay.
you move through this hallway, all the doors are open to this place, by the way.
Yeah. Okay.
So, are you moving? Where are you moving up? So there's a door. I actually need to just show you guys a bit more so you can see it. There's a door here. That bit there's a door.
Yep.
This bit here is a door.
Yep.
And this bit here is a door.
All right. I think I'm gonna step up to this corner and just see what's up with the door. Like, is it unlocked? Kind of deal. Very quietly.
They're all wide open. And let me just
They're
give you
all open.
let me just give
Yeah.
you like a brief description of the inside of the house now that you guys have kind of like made your way a bit. So the house interior is dilapidated and damp. There's holes in the roof, even though this is a two-story, but there is water making its way into the house itself through the rain and the thunder and stuff that's happening. The woodwork is generally rotten around you. There's cobwebs and dust and there's rubbish and shit everywhere. It looks like people have come in here and like looted it before because there's kind of stuff thrown everywhere. There's plaster fallen from the walls and the ceiling strewn across the floor. Shattered remains, but people are vandalizing stuff. You kind of notice that it just looks like it doesn't look haunted to you guys so far. It just kind of looks like a really old, shitty fucking house. It's illuminated in here too because it is just kind of on dusk, and every time a lightning bit strikes, it also lights up the room. So there is no advantage to having dark side in here. You guys can see everything fine as well.
Sweet action. Okay, so with this position I am now, can I see into that room right next to us?
Yep. Yep. And I will also give you the description of the hall, which is the one directly to your south. So, obviously the front door was open. The dusty entrance to the hall. You can see I guess I'll give it to you, but you can see a corridor leading down this way as well. I'm just going to reveal it. It's a corridor leading down there. There is also a corridor kind of leading this way.
Sweet.
So the walls are bare in that room. All the furniture's on the floor. There's a rug in the middle that looks all torn up and shit house. There's a staircase that kind of leads up. Now, it's hard to explain, but the top row of boxes in that room are actually on the second floor. It's like a loft kind of thing.
Balcony.
Yeah,
Yep.
balcony. If we walk up there, I'll reveal the second floor so you can see it. But that's essentially how it works. The stairs, you don't know whether they look too sturdy. They look a little bit fucked. So they kind of look a little bit broken. In terms of that room to your north, Mikey. Sorry, Oxcar. I'll just reveal this and I'll tell you guys what you see in here.
Yep. Sweet.
Ooh,
another
All
set
right.
of stairs.
This is a kitchen here.
Yep.
The kitchen is dirty and damp, with patches of grey mould and cobwebs on the floor, walls and ceiling. In the southwest corner is some iron cooking equipment with a chimney above. Did I reveal that? Yes, I did. Cool. Next to it is a window that's cracked and discoloured. To the right, there is a sink with a small wooden cupboard that is kind of half ajar. Against the far wall is a flight of wooden stairs that leads upward from west to east. The woodwork of the staircase is decayed, and there's a few treads missing.
Right. Cool.
There you go.
Yep. All right. So, Oxcar, did you want to go in first?
Yeah, I'll just step forward. I mean, is there just a corner here to the right? Like, is that going into a room just there?
So there is a door there.
Yeah, okay. Is the door open or
There
closed?
is a door here. Let me just have a
Yep.
quick look. The door is closed currently. There. Yep. You can't see in there yet.
All right. I think just want to kind of have a bit of a cautious step over towards the cooking area.
Yep.
I guess, just
Yep.
really inspecting for anything of interest.
All right. Can you please roll, both of you at this point, roll a investigation check here?
Reggie, investigation.
Wait, Katie, you can choose to roll survival here as well if you want, which I think is higher for you.
Yep. So, investigation was 21,
21.
and survival was 13.
18.
Sorry, survival was 18. Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
Both of you notice coming from the main entry area, straight down the hallway, and then to the heading to the closed door to the right of this room are tracks, like footprints. Well worn. It looks well travelled.
Okay.
Okay. Do we feel like they're fresh going? Are they going into that room to the right?
They're going into that room to the right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. Let's
I'm
set
going
up
to
and
position myself back here.
yeah. So we're still being
And-
stealthy at this point, right?
Yep. Trying to be quiet. Yep. And
Should
did
we
you...
go for surprise here? I mean, give it a boot open and see if we can surprise
it's
whatever's
up
in
to
there.
you. I'm kind of got the bow ready, looking over
Actually,
your shoulder.
Just for a DM question.
Yeah.
How does that actually work? Can you ready an action? Does it give you an extra shot at the beginning, or does it not really work that way?
No, only if you surprise them.
It's okay. I'm just, I'm stealth in the back there, so you can, do what you want to do.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna go for a surprise for whoever's in the room and just boot open the door.
Right, you
What's my
boot
two?
open the door, and this is what you see in here. There are no enemies in here. This is it looks to be a scullery.
Right.
The room displays the effects of damp and decay more than most. Mold grows in patches on the floor, walls, and ceiling. A large copper cask, split, discoloured, and empty, stands under the window, with a small heap of crockery shards on the floor beside it. You see stairs that lead down to what is presumably a cellar.
Sorry, I just lost you there for a minute.
Oh,
Yeah, got you
Chris?
breaking up a little bit. You might need to drop out of Discord and back in. Sorry,
okay,
brother.
sorry, yeah, I'll drop in and out. Alright,
So broken crockery, we heard.
can you guys hear me okay now?
Yeah, mate, gotcha.
Okay, cool. I'll just reread that description for you all. The room displays the effect of damp and decay more than most in this house. This is a scullery. Mold grows in patches on the floor, walls and ceiling. There's a large copper cask, split and discoloured and empty, stands under the window, with a small heap of crockery shards on the floor beside it. There are stairs that lead down into the cellar, and you guys notice that the tracks are leading through this room and down the stairs.
Oh yeah,
All right.
we're definitely
Alright,
going down,
excellent.
right?
Cool. Yep.
Do we need to do another stealth check at this
I
point? Are we
just-
going to try and get that stealth?
I just want, before we head down there, Mike, I just wanted to check the cupboard in this corner. I
Oh, that's a
could
good point. Yeah.
Just look for. just
Back in there?
unspent Cupboard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
You open the cupboard, and as you do, two giant centipedes
Oh no!
Come
I didn't learn my
scurrying,
lesson.
come scurrying out of there.
Crap. I'm on the wrong side of the road.
Oh,
Love it,
man.
love
That
it.
is so good.
That's
Damn
fucking good.
centipedes in a freaking cupboard in the kitchen.
No, they are not over this side. There are actually cupboard is over near the sink, I think, isn't it?
Oh, is it?
Oh, hang on.
I
Let me
don't
just
know.
reread
I
this.
don't
Hang
know.
on.
I thought it was just cupboard in
Um,
the corner.
It doesn't matter, man. Put them where you want them.
Well, they came
Oh.
out right where you fucking looked at. So the kitchen.
Yeah.
4 giant centipedes nest under the floor below the sink. Yeah, but whoops. There's only 2 that are there at the moment.
Yeah.
All right, good.
You can see the tails of the other ones just sitting in there asleep right now.
Oh shit! All right, don't wake them up.
You gotta kill them quietly.
Have I
Are we
done
rolling
this right?
initiative to me?
Yep, roll initiative.
I can't see the.
Oh, hang on, I'm gonna select my character. Fuck, I rolled up. All right, I got a 21. Can I have that?
Where's Curdy? Oh, he's under there. Whoops. Hang on.
You can move us where
Sorry.
you want us. It's all good.
I can just chuck these guys out here for now.
I can't see the turn thing.
Oh, yeah, haven't got it up yet. There
we go.
Get rid of him. Him.
You get rid of me too because I haven't rolled yet.
Get rid of you.
I just rolled a 21.
Okay.
Yes.
21. Roger. Fuck, I haven't
Oh
got...
yeah, boy. 17. That's the best I've rolled in ages.
Oh yes, come on, first turns, please.
His name's actually Bjord, Kazi. I just keep saying it
Yeah.
wrong, mate.
The D.
Because I'm a fucking idiot. But you knew that already, mate, so it's fine. Right, you rolled a 20. Let me roll for these nerds.
Yeah, it's 21.
Okay.
Come on.
Man, I'm getting good at this fucking stuff.
You are
Slowly.
getting good. Oh, yep, it's good. It's good.
Oh yeah, this is
Alright,
good.
so I'm going to add you up the top there.
I
The one right in front of you is the one with high. You want to have a crack at him first for sure.
now I could disengage here.
Yep, you
Okay.
could.
You could.
Could
Get behind
disengage.
me.
You could use your
Get
action to
behind.
disengage, yeah.
You.
Yeah. Yes,
Oh, so
stand
that
all the way
might be a
bit.
good idea.
It's a very good idea. Yes.
And have you kind of, if you stand in the middle of the room, you'll get an opportunity to attack if they try and get past you.
Yeah, I mean even
That's,
where I
I
am
think
now.
I need to do that.
I agree.
All right. So I'm gonna do that. Presumably it's my turn first.
Yep.
So I will disengage and actually, that's okay. Yep. I'm gonna come down to here, where I can still kind of see them
Okay. No problem.
in the hallway.
Good job.
Yeah, that was a good move. Alright, so this one... Just going to have a quick look at these guys. What do they got? 30-foot movement. Alright. Okay, he's going to come down. He's going to sneak in here. And he's going to attack Oxgar.
Bring it on.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Okay, cool. Right. 5. Natural 1. So it just like goes and like tries to spit shit at you, but nothing happens.
And I laugh at him again.
Okay. All right. Cool. The other one is
I think
going...
it's my go now, brother.
Oh, yeah, it is. Sorry. Yep.
I'll whack the one right in front of me because he's there.
Spag him.
Smack him.
Yo, swag.
You got only a 14. Hopefully that hits.
It's all right. Come on.
14. Hits. Yep.
Yes.
Oh, lucky. And we got a 10.
Oh, okay. You fucking... It just disintegrates. It just disintegrates in front of you. Yeah, absolutely. Like it's splat.
Wicked.
Splat.
laugh again.
Arms and mandibles and.
Okay, at this point, after hearing the splat, 2 more centipedes come running out of the same area.
Oh yeah.
shit.
I'm very glad you disengaged there, brother. That was a good move.
Yep. I was like, oh, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
They're all in the corner there. GM there, token layer. Put cross on you. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to roll initiative for these guys real quick.
Yep.
Boom. 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 Now, Curdy, you're going to be a... yeah, that actually is okay. All right, that's good. Yep, so Oxcar. So we got the giant centipede. That's up next is... Hang on, you would have been in front of this guy because you're 20. So I'm actually going to put you in front of him. Bjorn?
Yep.
Because you rolled a 20 something.
Yep. We got 1, 2, 3, we've got 4 on there. Is there 4 left? Is there?
Oh no, one is dead. This one. There we go.
Yeah. Cool. All
We're
right.
doing it.
All right.
I think
Cool.
I think because Bjorn did actually have the first go though and disengaged. So I think it is his other guys go first. And then-
Yeah. So where is that?
Do they take a turn, or are they coming online this turn?
I think Katie's just
the one I
after this one,
moved.
yeah.
The one I
Yeah,
moved down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. Okay.
I
So
think
this one here is going to go blank, blank,
Okay.
blank, blank, blank. Attack you. Bite. 22.
Oh yeah, hits.
Oh, fuck. Okay. All right. So, can you please roll a Constitution saving throw?
Come on.
Gotcha. Also note that I've got poison resistance.
Yes!
But I've got a
Oh,
22.
you've got poison resistance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You take 4 piercing damage and 2 poison damage, which was reduced to half from 4.
Yep. Cool.
So 6
6
damage total.
Yep, okay. Yep. Okay, I'm good. Cool.
Now, let me just read this. Holy shit, man, that's pretty fucking hectic. So listen to this.
Yep.
If the poison damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target is stable, but poisoned for an hour. Even after regaining hit points, and is paralyzed while poisoned in this way. So I think for an hour after you're paralyzed, if you die from the poison.
Shit. Okay. I mean, I've got to be pretty high Constitution saving throw. So
Well, I think you're immune to poison, aren't you, Mikey?
Well, it just says here.
Resistant.
I have resistance against poison. But I don't know what that means.
Oh, you made the save anyway, so this doesn't apply.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, dude, I'm glad that wasn't me. I would have been toast.
Bjorn, you're up.
Rogie.
Yo, Akers, welcome back,
shoot.
mate. Bonk.
I'm just gonna shoot the one in combat with Oscar. Using the longbow.
Yep.
Let's go.
Which one is that?
Oh god. That's terrible. What's that for?
So did you have your sharpshooter on then, kid?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I rolled a 2.
All right, yeah, fuck, it's not gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay. One at the back here is going to run. How long has he got? 20 feet. He's going to run down here. He's going to stop there and he's going to attack Oxgar.
Do it.
16. Nope. This one's going to do the same. Duck in here. Attack Oxgar. Bait. 9. No.
Nope. Not that it
Nice.
matters, but that sort of centipede. I think he walked through like a kind of, what do you call it? Attack of opportunity to get to where he is now. Do you know what I mean? Across that corner. Not that it matters.
I think he has to leave that area, right? He's got to leave that 5.
Leave the 5 feet, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that how it works?
If he tries to step out and get me, then he'll.
I thought if you were just passing through it in any direction.
No, so I think he's. I think
inside. You can come inside it, but if he passes out of it, the 5-foot thing around you.
Yep, that's what it is. Okay.
Yep.
Good to know. Cool.
yeah, actually, I should check how much fucking movement speed these guys got. What do they got?
Oh,
They'll
have
have heaps.
heaps, man.
30 feet. And can climb 30 feet.
Yeah, that's
Woo.
pretty crazy.
Holy shit.
All right, Oxcar, you're up.
Definitely. I'm whacking the one to the south of me, just to try and free up.
Yeah, he's
Old
actually
mate
in
Bjorn.
combat. Actually.
South, yep.
Yep.
Sounds good.
We get a.
Oh, nice. Crit.
That's a natural 20,
Never
baby.
seen it. Now let's roll a 1
Wipe
for damage.
him.
Oh, 8.
Oh, 11.
11 bludgeoning. Huge.
Hey, so
Splat.
what is? Doesn't the crit give you extra damage or something? How does
Yeah, it
Done
should. 1d8.
that work?
Oh, you just rolls the maximum, I think, for the damage that it can.
Right.
But,
Okay, yeah.
I don't know. Adrian runs... I'm going to have a chat to Adrian. That's one we can ask Adrian about because a bunch of DMs do their own rules for that where they let you roll the damage dice twice.
I thought that's what it was, yeah.
But I think the standard 5e rules is that you just get the maximum damage on it.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, wicked.
We can look at that. We'll look at that outside. Either way,
it's cool.
you fucking well and truly obliterate that guy.
Yeah, this was kind of like an uppercut. Sort
He's
of
Arms
thing.
and
legs
Just
everywhere.
Straight down the hallway,
Yeah.
basically.
Gone.
Sweet.
Dead.
Bam.
Kabang!
You beautiful.
Here's the, where's my effects at? Right, Oscar. Giant centipede. This one next to you is going to attack you. Oscar. 9 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Fjord.
Righto.
You're
I'll
up.
attack the one at the bottom. With the bow again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a 19.
Hits.
This will be big. It's an 18.
Oh, yeah. Obliterates.
Cool.
Which
Shish kebabbed. The one at
What?
the bottom.
the one at the bottom? Yep.
Yep.
Cool. 4 dead. Nice work. Raw double dice, thank you. Adjusted rule is max damage on extra dice and roll the rest. Okay, cool. Let's just do double dice. So we'll add from now on we'll add an extra D8, whatever your damage dice is.
Yep. Sounds good.
Sweet. Now, Bjord, you had yours. Oh, who's dead? He's dead.
One at the bottom. Yeah.
He's dead. He's dead. All right, Oxcar, you're up.
Oh yeah. Definitely give him a whack.
Pinned a message for me. Thank you.
Yes.
That's. I'm assuming that's
You're a
it.
fucking legend.
Beautiful.
Yep, hit.
Oh no, 1-4.
Oh,
How do you want to kill him?
Is he
oh,
dead?
nice.
You sure? Really?
Is he weakened?
These guys are also. These guys only have 4 health hit points each, dude.
Oh.
Yeah. But they're fucking deadly. They're deadly little
Yeah.
fuckers. Yeah. You know what? Dude, I tell you what. Something about centipedes, man. They're small, but I'm always so scared of those bastards if they bite you.
In real life.
Yeah, in
Oh,
real life. I'll
yeah.
get you.
Actually, yeah. I'm more scared of centipedes than spiders, I reckon.
Got him.
Big ass centipede.
All right.
Beautiful.
Anyway, this
Cool.
one here just gets smashed.
Smash.
Obliterated.
Yep.
All right. So I guess
Okay.
Okay. Was there anything in that cupboard apart from centipedes?
Let me have a look. I'm actually 100% sure.
Oh my god. Freaking
Here we go.
centipedes.
We are in.
There'd be something in there.
Kitchen. No, there's nothing in there. There is nothing in the
Oh.
cupboards.
All right.
okay. Is there anything of interest before we leave this room?
Ugh.
No, nothing else. Nothing else in here apart from the trail that you guys have seen that goes into
Yep.
your room to the right and down the stairs.
All right. So
All right.
shall we try and be stealthy going down these
Let's
stairs?
stealth again. Yep.
Okay.
We're rolling
to roll
out
for that?
as stealth.
This could be a problem. This
Going
could be a
down the
major
stairs.
problem. I'm on disadvantage. I got another 12. Ha.
What did I get? Oh, you did. I got 15. It's not bad, man. It's good.
All right. As you guys go to walk down the stairs, you hear screams from below you and shrieks and unnatural. It sounds like someone is being fucking absolutely ripped apart down there. They start rising from the cellar below you. Can I get both of you to please roll a wisdom saving throw?
Ooh. Is it that one? Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, nice. 23.
Okay.
Mikey, uh-oh.
I know.
All right. Oxcar, you are scared and you have disadvantage on ability checks for an hour. However, you can
shit.
repeat this saving throw in a small amount of time. Let's say like maybe 5-10 minutes actual time through here, and you can repeat that saving throw. But for now, you roll with disadvantage on ability checks. So put a little status on yourself so you can see that
Oh,
happens.
yeah, that's right. Which one should I do? I'll do this skull. That'll do.
Okay. And you guys work your way down into the cellar which I will bring up now.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Battle.
You just have a look here. Hang on. Give you a sec. Okay. Right.
Man, this
cool.
is cool.
It's cool, isn't it? I fucking
Yeah.
really like this so far. Alright, so grab you two guys. Copy. Just got to put you down here, boys.
Roger.
I can see some boxes
Go. Alright, so
and some blood.
you guys are down here now. You are in the basement. And you see... This is what we want. So you are in...
Is this dark down here? Or
This
is
is a wine cellar. No, this is lit. You can see this with normal. So this is a wine cellar from the looks of it. You don't see anything in here. There's no humans in here. Shoulder height wooden bottle racks line the north and west walls here. There appears to be no intact bottles left on the racks, and shattered bottles cover the floor. Against the east wall, at the foot of the stairs, rest two large metal storage bins that appear to be empty. In the center of the room lies a human corpse clad in plate mail. A long sword lies at the corpse's right side, and a large shield covers its legs.
Crap.
Okay, how far away is that? Is that right in the middle of this room we can see right now? So kind of, you know, without moving there, you mean like here? Is
That,
where the
that
body
blood
is?
stain where you just moved
Yeah.
is where the body is. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I have to
Do you
admit,
inspect it?
I do. I mean, and plate mail is definitely what I'd be after if it was going to be usable, I guess. So I think I'm interested from a, you know, armory perspective. But I guess first thing we're going to do is, before we move ahead, I'd be interested in just sort of having a glance at the shelves behind.
Yeah, can we
Anything
inspect
of
the...
interest.
Yeah. So the
bottle
first
racks
the
there.
first thing you notice, because you guys already saw the tracks that were kind of leading this way, is that the tracks continue from the stairs and seem to move south in this room up to the wall that it just looks from where you are to be a normal wall. But they just
Right.
end at the wall. They
Yep.
just kind of fucking end there.
All right. Let's take this slowly.
So you want to look at the
Yeah.
bottle? You want to look at the bottle racks and stuff, do
Look
you?
at the bottle racks, yeah.
Okay. Yep. Can you please roll investigation checks for me?
20.
Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. Right, so you find somewhere jostled in here, you find a bottle of wine.
Ooh.
On the label
Lovely.
is a jauntily dressed unicorn. Do you want to have a taste of the wine?
No. Not
Oh, you'll
right
take it,
now.
right?
Or okay, just
yeah.
roll an intelligence check on it. Roll a investigation
Okay.
check on the bottle of wine.
Roger. 9.
All right, you don't know much about this wine. You've never seen it before. It doesn't look familiar to you, but you reckon that you might be able to try to sell this in a bar back in town.
Okay.
So, can you add vintage wine to your inventory?
Yes.
We can.
Vintage unicorn wine.
Vintage unicorn wine. Yep.
Okay, I want to. If we're done with the shelves, I would like to walk up to the body and just have a bit of a, you know, a cautious look at it.
Yep.
See what happened to him.
Okay. You're looking at it. You don't want to touch it. You just want to look at it for now.
Yeah.
All right. So it looks like an adventurer doing something very similar to what you guys have done has come down here, heavily armored. The armor looks to be like dented and worn, like he's been fucked up by something. And that's all you can see for now, unless you want to roll an investigation check and have a look actually at
Yeah, I
it.
do want to do that for sure. Yeah, we do.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So upon doing that, 2 swarms of rot grubs
Shit. Oh, shit.
Here they go.
come
Rock
crawling,
grubs.
come crawling out of this. Now, this is a swarm enemy, so there is like in each swarm there's a shitload of them that have come out. So I'm talking like, hundreds of these fucking rot grubs that have just come crawling out of the body. It makes this sickening noise as they kind of make their way out of the armor, and they're incredibly agile for their size, and they come at you. Let's roll some
Initiative.
Let's roll some initiative. Oops.
Did they? Oh yeah.
Fuck that up again. Who was that?
Oh.
Oh, I've got a good one finally.
I got a 12. 12.16. Keep stuffing it up.
Tokens. Right, you.
You're rolling in public, by the way.
Oh, okay, thank you. Yeah, could change that. Curdy. What did you roll, Curdy?
I got a 12.16.
Cool. Okay, I will put you in turn order. Can the viewers... Yeah, viewers can see.
Squish 'em.
Sorry. Give me a sec.
There you are.
12. What did you got? 12. Okay, cool. There you go.
12, yeah.
All right, Oxcar, you are up. They are in front of you.
Yeah,
Go
okay. I can only reach the one.
Reach the one, yep.
Yeah.
She's making grub noises.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I basically do a big side swipe and try and hit as many as I can with the hammer. Let's see how we go.
Swarm of rot grubs.
16.
Call the bug exterminator. Yes, you hit them. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
man.
we get a 11.
Nice.
Oh, 11. Fuck, yeah, good hit. So you look like you have killed over half of the rot grubs in this in this swarm. Yep.
Excellent.
Awesome.
You just fucking smash a massive portion of them. Right, so these are the ones at the back, and they are going to work their way up to Oxcar and attack. Wait. Right, re-roll. 4 doesn't hit.
Nope.
Bjord, you're up.
Righto, longbow. Come on. 10.
10. Hits.
Oh, this should be good. 19.
19. Now, this is piercing
Sorry.
damage, isn't it?
Yeah, so I was shooting at the one the Ox guy hit before.
Okay, yep.
I should mention that.
19. So these guys are resistant to piercing damage, so they take half of your damage. So they will take 19. What is it? 9? 18? 9? 9 damage. You roll it down or up? 10 damage? I think you rolled up, right? 10 damage.
No.
Okay, there is one lone fucking rock grub. There is one lone
One
rock grub there. Yep.
Awesome.
One lone rock grub that's going to try to...
Crawl in my armor and bite my toe.
Yep, bite your toe. It's going to have a go. How about you? 16. Nope.
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 Close though. Jesus.
Does it get you? Oxcar.
All right. I'm gonna have a crack at the other one, leaving the lone rock grub alone for the moment.
Yep.
Yep. Same deal. Big side swipe, trying to get as many as I can. We get a
Good.
18.
18 hits.
Damage.
Yeah, hits. Yep.
Yep. So 9
9. Okay.
damage. Yeah.
Yep. You deal a good chunk of damage. Deal a good bunch of damage to those guys. And it is their turn. They are going to try to attack Oxcar again. 6. Doesn't hit.
Nope.
Bjord, you're up.
Rogie, I'm just going to take a normal shot at the one straight in front of Oxgar.
The one with
The
one left.
the weak one. Just a regular shot. Oh,
Oh.
natural one.
That means is
That-
that an automatic miss? Is that how that works?
that's an 8.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, actually, I don't know how that works. I think so, isn't it?
Is it a miss? Just a miss anyway. I think that's right. I think it's
I
a
think
miss.
it one's an automatic miss.
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
and
it's an automatic hit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yep.
Right. One's an auto miss. Thank you, Nozza. You fucking legend. Nice to see you back here, dude. Appreciate that, man. How you guys enjoying the D&D? Love this shit. This is good fun. It's good fun, eh, boys?
Yeah, man, this is great fun. Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, Oxcar. I think.
Is that right?
Have I fucked up here? Where's
I think you did. Yeah, I don't think it's my go yet.
the other guys? The other grubs haven't had a shot. Oh yeah, they.
Yeah.
Or did they? I don't know. I'm just going to attack with this one.
There you go.
Hey, you. Fuck it.
Yeah.
You guys are doing well. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that. 16.
Nah.
Doesn't hit. All right.
All right. I'm gonna whack the healthy one.
Whack the healthy.
Push
Yep.
him.
Smush him.
12.
Hits.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, 4.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. You just squish some more, but they are not dead.
Nope.
Not dead. All right, so Oxcar. Bjord, you're up.
Yep, shoot the one in front of Mikey again. Oxcar, rather. That's
There we
better.
go.
That's a hit. That's a hit. That's automatically fucking cooked.
Oh, it's only 4 damage. Half it is 2.
Oh shit. Yeah, 2 damage.
Yep. Cooked.
Yep.
Dead. That one is
Alright,
gone.
Last one.
You
Okay.
somehow, with your fucking bow, shoot that one rock grub that's sitting there. That's like a real good
Turn
shot.
around.
Boom.
Between Oxcar's legs. Phew.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
I go, oi.
The other rock grubs come out, try to bite you. Oxcar, 19. Ooh.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Let's go. All right. Can you roll a d4 for me?
Yep. One.
Okay. So this thing bites you, but you feel no pain from the bite. Kind of feels like we've all been bitten by leeches before, but you feel like it put something in your skin. And you kind of feel like that there is potentially something growing under your skin where it has managed to bite you.
Shit. Okay.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
You take no damage for now, by the way.
Okay.
Oh, dude, that doesn't sound good.
Now, which one's dead? That one.
Something
Uh,
in my skin.
Oxcar, you're up.
Yeah. Give another whack. Annoyed that it got through my armor.
Has he been impregnated?
22, that's it. And damage. I've not been impregnated. 8.
8. Okay. Yep. Yep. Dead. Gone. Kaput.
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Just the right amount. Okay. Let me just read this. So, all right. Can you roll a d6, 1d6 for me, please?
Yeah. I can. 3.
All right. You take 3 damage from the wound. Curdy and Mikey, can you please roll survival checks for me? Looking at this wound. Actually, no. Medicine checks. Roll medicine checks on that. Sorry.
That's right.
17.
All right. Bjord takes a look at this and goes, we need to apply fire to this thing to get the grub out. You've got a grub under your skin that will continue to eat you alive, essentially, yeah, if you don't get this out.
So we sit Mikey down on the floor. Take some rope, say bite down on this. I light a torch and I burn it.
Okay. You take 1 fire damage from this, but the rot grub is gone from under the skin.
Yep. Well, there you go.
Sick.
Ooh,
And they are
that is-
dead.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm not feeling
How
the
are you?
best. Yeah,
How
I'm
are you
feeling not great, but I'm alright.
Okay.
I'm alright, and I'm feeling like.
Do you
I
need
can
some
pull
healing?
through-
'Cause
Nah,
I
not yet.
can-
Not yet. I feel like I
I've
could
got
do a
one spell I can
second win.
cast on you.
Yeah, not yet. Save it. I think we're gonna be alright.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, with that perception check, I'm not going to make you roll this. This is what you find. The plate mail is banged up and unusable. It's got holes in it. It's been absolutely smashed to shreds. You do find a long sword and just a standard shield, whether you want to take those or not, up to you. There is also an explorer's pack sitting underneath the corpse that you guys are welcome to take. So that's got everything in it, from the rations, the water, the rope, all that kind of shit that comes with that. So if one of you guys want to drag that in, you're more than welcome.
Yep.
Or even
do you want to take? Do you want to take the weapons and stuff, or
Well, I mean, there's a value in taking these to sell them.
you can probably sell them? Yeah.
Are we able to carry these? You know what I mean? Is that a problem or not, Grizz?
Sorry, say it again. Sorry, what?
Can we carry the sword and shield for selling later, or is it kind of a bit much? You know what I mean?
What are you carrying so far?
I'm already carrying a sword, shield, 2 daggers, or 2 hunting axes, basically, and my kit and shit. It's probably a bit much, eh?
For now, you guys will find ways to carry shit. I'd say that you can carry that, but it's getting on the edge of being fully.
You know what? You take the sword. The sword would be.
Yeah, you take the shield. I'll take the sword. Strap the shield to your back. You're carrying one in your hand.
Right.
See you, Baker. Love your work, man. Thank you so much for hanging out, dude.
I'll take the explorer's pack and the longsword then.
Yep. Cool.
All right. Cool. All right.
Okay, so we've got that sorted. All right. So yeah, I mean, are we?
Let's go. Yeah, let's go and inspect the wall.
Let's just go for a little bit longer, and then we'll close it out. I won't make. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll definitely look at this wall that the footprints go to.
Okay.
Which I guess is down here somewhere. Is there anything else, as we're walking up to that, is there anything that catches our attention? Anything else?
No. Let me just quickly read this. Right. So, you guys see the tracks that are leading up to the door. And I'm going to apply your other investigation checks in here for the wine and co. And you notice that, yes, there is a secret door here. You kind of notice that it looks like just a push, and it's like a turnstile door that gets used a lot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm getting a good position there, Bjord, and then we'll
let's
get ready to push it, I guess.
Oh, so you get disadvantage on attack on negative.
Mikey, can you roll? Actually, I'll let you roll another save for that now.
For the other one from before.
Yeah. So you get to save every 15 minutes. So I'll say that between the looking around and fucking around with the corpse and stuff was 15 minutes time. So can you roll a Constitution save for me, please?
Certainly.
Oh yeah.
20.
All right, you're no longer affected by frightened. You've just fucked up those rock grubs, and you're like, yeah, I'm all good here. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Okay, we can. Well, I guess we probably want to get ready in a battle position for this one in case.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's roll for stealth then. So we want to.
Have you healed, Mikey, or are you still?
I'm gonna. And off topic. I've got the second wind skill, which I can use on my turn in combat, where I get 1 times D10 plus my fighter level back in hit points.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna wait till combat for that.
Yeah.
I've got some emergency heals just in case.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use that in the next fight.
Do you want to have a? Can we just do a? Is it safe to do a short rest where we are? That might be good because you get free health back.
So the way a short rest works is you will use your hit die that you will not get again for another short rest. You need to have a long rest to get that hit die back. So the short rest will allow you to heal up to your hit die on what you roll. And then you won't be able to have another short rest to use your hit die again until you have a long rest.
I think we're okay for now. I reckon we just carry on.
All right.
And I'll use the second wind if we need to. And I've got potions of healing as well. As long as I don't take an 11 in one hit before I get a chance at it. So.
All right. So let's stealth and quietly open this door.
Okay.
Go through. Did you want us to roll for stealth, or do you want us to just go through?
Yeah, roll for stealth.
Okay.
4.
11. Okay.
All right. So you guys step out into here. And you see a massive big room.
Oh, cool.
Like this.
Is it? Where's the door? Is it here?
What can you see? Yeah, right there. Right where... yeah. Now, first thing you notice in here is bandits and a scout that clearly know that you are coming.
Oh, shit.
and they are aiming at you with their bows, and they are ready to fight you. So you see one scout and two bandits, and they go, and they say to you, "Ha! You think you could come in here unscathed?" And that's where we're going to end the first episode of The Ghost of Saltmarsh.
Interesting, man. There's not many ghosts around here.
Not many ghosts.
Not yet.